Do you run a sports club or league? TeamSnap for Business provides an advanced suite of tools to simplify management of your organization, letting you focus on what matters: sports. Having rostering, scheduling, registration, and other tools in one place, you can grow your athletic programs while creating the best experience for staff, coaches, and members. Plus, experience our best-in-class customer support both during setup and throughout your seasons. Request a demo of TeamSnap for Business at teamsnap.com.
Hi there. Thanks for tuning into the Sports Hub. One of our hosts will be with you shortly. In the meantime, did you know that you can take the Sports Hub with you anywhere you go? Download the Sports Hub app or listen online at 985thesportshub.com. Thanks for listening. We'll return to the show in just a minute. Toucher and Rich wake Boston sports fans up every weekday morning at 6.
Before those all-important first steps, or that first day of school, and long after graduation caps fly through the air, your dairy checkoff reaches families across moments big and small.
Mom, can I have more milk?
To nurture a love for dairy. It reinforces the positive role dairy plays in their everyday lives and shares how it's produced with care for our cows and for the earth. Find out how your checkoff is making every drop count at usdairy.com.
It's Ice Spice season at Dunkin'. Dunkin' is entering the charts with a new hit, the Ice Spice Munchkins drink. Frozen coffee blended with pumpkin munchkins, plus caramel drizzle, whipped cream, and more caramel drizzle on top. Yes, please. Pop into your local Dunkin' or order in the app today. The Ice Spice Munchkins drink. America runs on Munchkins. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Enjoy a better pre-owned experience with Honda True. From multiple tiers of certified Honda vehicles to Honda-backed benefits, you can adventure more and worry less. Visit your local Honda dealer and get more of what matters to you.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Anytime we play with a division opponent, it's huge to get into the playoffs for sure. And every game matters, and there's no off nights in the NHL. I mean, everyone comes to play every night, and I mean, we can't take anyone lightly. But obviously, the Bruins are one of the best teams in the league, and it's going to be a good challenge.
That's the voice of Panthers winger Carter Verhaeghe as we welcome you back to the Dunkin' Bruins pregame show. Verhaeghe was the guy who ended the Bruins season scoring in overtime in Game 7 here at TD Garden, and he expects the emotion to be high tonight.
Anytime you play with a division opponent, 100%. I mean, anytime you play someone in the playoffs, and you develop a bit of a hatred for the team and definitely a rivalry. And it was a bunch of good games last year in the playoffs, and I'm excited to get some emotion in the game and have fun in their building.
Yeah, Verhaeghe, the overtime goal, that wasn't the only key goal that they scored or he scored in that series, but he is a goal scorer. He can certainly put the puck in the net. He's off to a good start again this year, leading this team. Reinhart's leading this team in goals for, and it's actually kind of a wide margin for the next closest guy, but Verhaeghe's always dangerous, and he's playing on a line tonight with Bennett and Tkachuk, which should be a formidable line. And I thought it was interesting, Jim Montgomery saying that, one of the reasons that he did switch up the lines was to have somebody to have a threesome to go against that line. So he's got, they're going to have their work cut out for him no matter who's out there against them. They're going to be a good line, and especially if Bennett's anywhere near 100%.
Head coach Paul Maurice's team is still missing Aaron Ekblad and Brandon Montour, which we talked about. Both had off-season shoulder surgery. Both were hurt last year during the Stanley Cup playoffs. And Maurice feels his team has adjusted well without having those two guys in the lineup.
So the area that we think we're starting to build a little bit is in our offensive game, our puck speed. But our defensive game's been pretty good, and we just want to make sure we're continually maintaining that, or maybe a more accurate way. That's priority one for us. We have to be a good defensive team, and it's a big part of why we were able to beat Boston last year is we defended very hard.
They did, and they got the good goaltending from Bobrovsky. At times, I don't think he was great in that series. I think he made some key saves. But, I mean, the Bruins scored 5 against them in Game 6 and lose the game 6-5. I mean, that's so, he can be beaten. And right now, Florida's averaging 2.9 goals a game. They're giving up 2.9 goals a game. Their penalty killing's last in the NHL. So these are areas where the Bruins can try to attack them. And the Bruins are middle of the pack in terms of their power play. So is Florida. But you can try to attack them on that PK, and that can gain some separation for you if you're able to get a lead. The Bruins have had leads in every game they've played in the third period, going down the stretch. And they the one blemish against Anaheim. Anaheim's, by the way, has won 3 games in a row on this road trip. But that was the one blemish that they had against them. So, protecting leads and playing the way that you're supposed to play when you have that lead late in games. And they're getting that lead because maybe you get a power play goal here and there, but your penalty killing's been outstanding. So those are the areas, we talked about special teams, and that was one of the things that Jim Montgomery pointed out, saying, that's one of the main reasons that they are where they are right now.
Time for the Catches Law Health Report. Jacob Lauko is out with a facial fracture. Milan Lucic down with a lower body injury. Catches Law, the official law firm of the Boston Bruins, has won over $2 billion for their clients. When you're injured and can't work, turn to Catches Law. There is no fee unless you win. Go to catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today. Joe Murray has your Sports Hub headlines next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Save on stuff you really need and stuff you bought for fun. Stuff you've always really wanted this holiday at Amazon. Stuff that is discounted if you're naughty or you're nice. Stuff to buy your grandma who drinks her Chardonnay with ice. Stuff to make you big and strong. Stuff we can't name in this song. Stuff for lawns and decking halls. Save big on stuff at Amazon. Stuff.
Before those all-important first steps, or that first day of school, and long after graduation caps fly through the air, your dairy checkoff reaches families across moments big and small.
Mom, can I have more milk?
To nurture a love for dairy. It reinforces the positive role dairy plays in their everyday lives and shares how it's produced with care for our cows and for the earth. Find out how your checkoff is making every drop count at usdairy.com.
At KEH, we believe great camera gear should be accessible to all. With over 60,000 pre-owned items in stock from the most popular camera brands and up to 40% off retail, you can get your hands on the gear you want at a price you'll love. Affordable, sustainable, and backed by our free 180-day warranty. That's a purchase that's better for you and the planet. Together, we can make something that lasts. Visit KEH.com today.
Mac Jones plays here.
High formation, Johnson in front of Harris. Play fake, throw to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Jonnu Smith. Stands in, looks down the middle, throws it, caught by Henry at the 2, fights away from a tackler, and runs to the end zone, and spikes it for a Patriots touchdown. Jones takes the snap. He's going to throw a lob left for Myers. He's open. He's got it. Easy catch with a pitch from Jones for 2.
This is the home of the New England Patriots. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
Celtics on the road tonight in Washington. The Green have started the year 2-0. Washington 1-1 on the season. Tip-off for that one's coming up in just a little bit. Patriots off a 31-17 loss in Miami. Kendrick Bourne, a torn ACL, will miss the rest of the season. The Pats preparing for Washington on Sunday. Monday Night Football features the Lions hosting the Raiders. And World Series Game 3 tonight, Rangers in Arizona. Series is tied at 1. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Football season's here. It's time to get your car ready for the colder days ahead. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 20% off your next service at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I'm Joe Murray. Jen and Bob, they'll take you around the NHL next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealer.
Before those all-important first steps, or that first day of school, and long after graduation caps fly through the air, your dairy checkoff reaches families across moments big and small.
Mom, can I have more milk?
To nurture a love for dairy. It reinforces the positive role dairy plays in their everyday lives and shares how it's produced with care for our cows and for the earth. Find out how your checkoff is making every drop count at usdairy.com.
At KEH, we believe great camera gear should be accessible to all. With over 60,000 pre-owned items in stock from the most popular camera brands and up to 40% off retail, you can get your hands on the gear you want at a price you'll love. Affordable, sustainable, and backed by our free 180-day warranty. That's a purchase that's better for you and the planet. Together, we can make something that lasts. Visit KEH.com today.
The games play here.
Here's Nieto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right.
Jones with a reset. Leans forward, takes the snap from Andrews, drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side. Tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more. Hey, DQ fans, do you ever want both onion rings and fries? Well, we have the answer. The Chicken Strip and Fry Rings Basket. Get 2 of our legendary sides in one meal. Only at participating DQ locations. Happy tastes good.
A better pre-owned experience has arrived with Honda True. You get less worries and more to enjoy. Shop from multiple tiers with up to 10 model years of Honda vehicles, all of them with a multi-point inspection and more Honda-backed benefits, meaning more peace of mind and less doubts when it's time to pursue new adventures. Visit your local Honda dealer to find out why Honda True means less stress and more of what matters to you.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Time for Bears and me to take a look around the National Hockey League. It's been a bumpy start to the season for Carolina there in Philadelphia tonight.
Yeah, but they have won their last 2 in a row here. The Flyers come in. They lost their previous game, but they've been playing some pretty good hockey here to start the season at 4-3-1.
The Anaheim Ducks are in Pittsburgh tonight. The NHL community is mourning the loss of Adam Johnson. Johnson died over the weekend after being cut by a skate during a game in England, and his former head coach Mike Sullivan spoke about him today.
I don't know if I have words to explain the whole circumstance. It's just an incredible tragedy. He's a terrific kid. It was a privilege to be his coach. He was a great kid. He was a good player. Boy, he could really skate. And there are no words I have to explain how I feel about it. It's just an incredible tragedy.
It is. It was a skate to the neck, and we've seen that happen on a couple of occasions in the past here at the NHL level. And there's a when there are people that are calling for everybody to wear neck guards and start wearing them in youth hockey and wear them growing up, and kind of like the Shield was implemented, where it was grandfathered in. If you were in the league for so long, then you didn't have to wear a shield. Like Milan Lucic doesn't wear a shield. There's a few other guys, Ryan O'Reilly. There's a couple guys around the league that don't wear them. But anybody that comes in the league now, it's mandatory. So there's some support now, and frankly, it makes some sense. And it's tragic. It's tragic, and it was a freak accident, and our hearts go out to his family.
The Lightning going to host the Seattle Kraken later tonight. Captain Steven Stamkos has liked the start in Tampa.
Really good. I mean, last couple games we've played obviously some pretty good defensive hockey. JJ's been great in the net, and starting to pick up on some things systematically that we wanted to improve on as the first 5-6 games of the season progressed. So we've gotten better in those areas, and now we just got to keep it going. Like you said, we've had a really good home stand, and that's what you want to do is get points at home, and let's finish it off tonight with another good effort.
Yeah, they've won a couple now. 4-2-2 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Goaltending was their biggest question. It's been good so far for them. Seattle, on the other hand, 2-5-2 to start the season. This is a playoff team from last year. The -11 goal differential.
The Red Wings are on Long Island tonight. Red Wings head coach Derek Lalonde explained the task.
Yeah, they defend. They're heavy. Some of the things that have given us issues in the last couple of games, getting to the goalie, creating some zone time is going to be a challenge tonight. I like the challenge, though, against a team like this.
Yeah, Islanders right now have won 2 in a row and are 4-2-1 overall. And yes, they are a difficult team to play against.
The Rangers are in Winnipeg tonight. Former captain Blake Wheeler will be making his return to the Peg. Here's interim head coach in Winnipeg, Scott Arniel.
it certainly happens. I know that, Paul came back last year. A few other players have over the years, and he's been here right from the beginning and captain and done an awful lot for this organization. And he was real proud to be a Winnipeg Jet and wear that jersey, and he did it in great fashion. And obviously everybody's glad to see him here. But at the end of the day, we're hoping that the momentum goes our way for the game.
Rangers are flying high right now as they come into Winnipeg for this game. They've won 4 in a row. They're 6-2 on the season. They've only allowed 16 goals against. Igor Shesterkin has been excellent, and Jonathan Quick picking up a shutout the other day.
Last 3 games on the slate. Columbus will pay a visit to Dallas. Connor Bedard makes a trip into the Mullet to meet the Arizona Coyotes. The Golden Knights are going to host the Montreal Canadiens. If you want to get in on the action tonight, here's the latest line on the Bruins and the Panthers. The Bruins are minus 166 on the money line tonight. Charlie McAvoy plus 360 to have a multi-point night, and Hampus Lindholm is plus 650 to notch his first goal of the season. Again, McAvoy plus 360 to have a multi-point night. Lindholm plus 650 to notch his first goal of the season. In a moment, we'll have our conversation with the head coach, Jim Montgomery. That's next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Listen to Felger and Maz every afternoon on your ride home, beginning at 2 on the Sports Hub. Listen live on the air, online at 985thesportshub.com, or on the 98.5 The Sports Hub app. Did you know you can get original podcasts, complete shows, and more on the Sports Hub app? Download it today, wherever you get your apps.
This is the lunch rush at your local deli. Orders are flying in. Online, on the phone, and in person.
Order for Nick.
So is it possible that fast internet could help your business outrun the rush? It is with Comcast Business. Up-leveling your speed with gig-speed Wi-Fi, powering all your devices, and fast downloads and uploads, powered by the next-generation 10G network. With Comcast Business, next-level speed isn't just possible, it's happening. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security for $39 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, ask how to get up to a $600 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online to learn more. Ends 11/12/2023. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and automatic payments. New 50 megabits per second internet and security edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible router.
Hey, it's Beetle. Get your home ready for winter with NuPro. I just replaced my bath with a walk-in NuPro shower, and my family loves it. Call now and save 50% off your install with NuPro's Scary Good Savings event. Call 1-800-GO-NuPro.
Generative AI. You know it's right there. A new world of possibilities waiting for your business. All you have to do is make the move. That's why now is the perfect time to talk with Tech Systems Global Services. As a Google Cloud partner, we're providing select companies with an exclusive generative AI workshop that requires no fees, just time well spent. Sign up at techsystems.ai. That's TEKsystems.ai.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Welcome back to the Duncan Bruins pregame show. Time to bring in the head coach, Jim Montgomery. Monty, I'm wondering, after that snazzy outfit that you wore the other night for Era Night, what sort of comments did you get, and what do you got planned when the Bruins commemorate the 70s teams?
Well, I didn't get many compliments, unfortunately. I was expecting some, but my text messages were empty. I enjoyed it, wearing that, and it's comfortable, wearing the cardigan. And anything that can hide more of my head and face with the hat, I think I look better. So I enjoyed the night. And for the 70s night, considering how tough those Bruins are, I'm thinking about painting some black eyes on myself behind the bench.
Thinking back to the game on Saturday night against Detroit, you're up 2-1 midway through the period. David Pastrnak gets awarded a penalty shot and he scores. What sort of impact did that have on your group?
I think it gave us a lot of confidence. We relaxed. I thought we were playing a little bit tense, a little bit defensive-minded before that. And then, they pushed. Detroit pushed. And, as we expected them to, and they did a good job there in the third period. I thought the first 10 minutes of the third was their best 10 minutes of the game. But we handled it, we weathered it, and we moved forward. So that goal was huge.
You mentioned Charlie McAvoy has been a dominant player for you here in the last couple of games. What in particular have you really liked?
His skating, his physical presence, whether it's body checks or just, taking the puck out of our zone, killing plays before it gets out of the offensive zone. And I like the play he made going to the net. Like, that's a fearless play, and he got rewarded with it. And we want him to shoot pucks more and take more pucks to the net because he beats a lot of people with his physical tools.
Big picture, what's made this a good month for your team?
Goaltending, number one. Everybody being committed to playing team defense. And then I think 3 is special teams.
Since you mentioned team defense in particular, you had also touched on that maybe there were times where your defense was a little bit disjointed heading into the Detroit game. Were there some things that got corrected?
Yeah, I thought we played a lot faster. I thought our defense starting in the offensive zone when the other team gets possession was the best it's been all year, limiting their time and space and also limiting odd man rushes.
Through 8 games, what sort of boxes has Matt Poitras checked for you?
Can he make plays at this level consistently? Yes, he can. Does he compete when he's tested physically or when he's tired? Yes, he does. And then the last thing is, his awareness of when to make plays and the skill level, like the backhand pass he made across the offensive zone right on the tape of Lindholm. It's like he continues to make plays. There was a play behind the net where he set up JD, and I didn't think there was a hole there. He just finds ways to make plays, and they're special plays. So I like him.
You're going to make a couple of changes to your forward lines here tonight. Just sort of what is some of the thinking behind that?
Just matchups, I want JD with Coyle because they're going to be going against the Tkachuk line, and I also want Poitras to be insulated a little bit with 2 big wingers.
Last thing, what's it going to take to tackle Florida here tonight?
We got to win the battle in that front, and we got to make sure we make them defend.
Good luck tonight, Monty.
Thank you.
That's the head coach, Jim Montgomery. Stay with us. The Bruins and the Panthers are coming up next.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
Boston, the home of the Celtics, Bruins, Rams, and Patriots. Boston's home for sports is 98.5 The Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
This is Boston Bruins hockey, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V, available at your local New England Honda dealers.
Nathan Horton wins Game 7 in overtime. Charlie McAvoy, an overtime winner.
The Bruins are brought to you by Duncan, VA New England, Granite City Electric GCE Nitrate, Live Nation, Nissan, Avidia Bank, the Fuel Rewards Program from Shell, Peerless Boilers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Backhand, it'll save Thomas.
Jeremy Swayman celebrates his first NHL shutout.
And by Catches Law, TD Bank, Ticketmaster, Town Fair Tire, your New England Ford dealers, Charles D. Sheehy, Service Credit Union, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Back to Orr. Put in. In 104. Can't score a penalty shot for Raymond Gordon. Bergeron, and the Bruins win the series.
The Boston Bruins are headed to the Stanley Cup Final for the 3rd time this decade.
Now, here's Judd Surratt and Bob Beers.
Tonight, it's the first meeting of the season between the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers, and the first time that these 2 teams will see one another since the Panthers shocked the Bruins and beat them in Game 7 in the opening round of last year's playoffs. Your keys.
Well, you already asked Jim Montgomery, so I'll just echo what he said. It's about, the net front. They want to make sure that they're always around the front of the net, making sure that it doesn't matter who they're playing, right? That's a standard line for coaches. We just heard Derek Lalonde, the coach for Detroit, say that they didn't do a good enough job against, heading into the Bruins game. I don't think they did a good enough job in the Bruins game, maybe until the 3rd period. And that was his quote going into the next game, that they have to be better in that area. But I do think that if there's an area you can try to attack the Panthers, and if the Bruins power plays on, they're going to get some good opportunities based on the numbers so far this season and what Florida has given up. They are the worst penalty-killing team in the NHL up until this point.
Power play looked like it took a step forward in the last game against Detroit.
It did. It had some good chances. A lot of it early. Then I thought the second unit moved it around pretty well in limited time as well. I think Van Riemsdyk's really close to I know he's got a couple goals already this season there, but I think he's really close to adding a couple more because they're looking for him down low, and they know that his stick is going to be available down there. He's going to offer it, and he's going to carve out some space for himself down there as well. So, if he's not open, that's going to open somebody else up for an opportunity.
By the way, the keys to the game are brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. One guy filling the net here early in the season is David Pastrnak. 8 goals, 8 games.
Yeah, he has. And on the other side, on the flip side of that, Reinhart has 7 goals. So for the Florida Panthers, so certainly somebody that you got to keep a close eye on. He had some big goals for them last year in the playoffs as well. But David Pastrnak, what a goal he scored on the penalty shot the other day. Actually, the empty netter was pretty cool too, but the penalty shot was something. I don't know what a goalie can do there. I just don't. I mean, he just the moves. He look to shoot, look to deke, and then eventually kind of half deke, half shot. But the goaltender's, his glove was already down on the ice by the time that puck went up over his shoulder. I mean, that's how off balance he was on that, and that's just Pastrnak being Pastrnak. We've seen him score twice now on penalty shots this year, and they've both been very creative.
Pastrnak with 8 goals. That's tied for second in the league here early in the season. 13 points to lead the Bruins. That's tied for 4th. We'll drop the puck here at TD Garden when we return on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Visit United Ag and Turf, your local John Deere dealer, to build your own John Deere compact tractor package today for as low as $158 a month. Pick your attachment for mowing, digging, loading, raking, tilling, or plowing for as little as $13 per month. Experience building your tractor and doing it your way for less at United Ag and Turf. Stop in or visit us online at unitedequip.com.
What's going on in those little cat bodies? I'm Drew Barrymore, and Tidy Cats wants to help us figure it out. Tidy Care Alert is a new litter that uses pH technology and color-changing crystals to help detect changes which could indicate a potential health concern. It's also non-clumping, lightweight, and has a powerful odor control. Who knew that keeping an eye on my cat's health could be so simple? And I'm so glad that I can find the latest litter from Tidy Cats like Tidy Care Alert at one of my favorite stores, Walmart.
The Bruins season didn't end the way we wanted, so now we've got all summer to get ready for more of this.
2-on-1, Marchand up the line, into the near circle, looks across, it's centered, and Frederick chipped it wide, rebound, they score! Brad Marchand puts it in, back door! Scramble in, feed to the high slot, Carlson sent it out in front, Vienno a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right.
The Boston Bruins play here, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Whether you're taking the kids to the local rink or catching a game at the Garden, those parking lots have one thing in common: Ford trucks. Because whether you're hauling equipment to practice or getting the gang together on Causeway, Ford trucks work hard and play harder. Leading the way are the trucks of Ford F-Series, F-150, and Super Duty. They're America's #1 selling trucks for 46 years straight and a proud partner of your Boston Bruins. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2022 CY total sales.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Bruins getting set for their 5th home game of the season. They are 3-0-1 here at TD Garden for the Florida Panthers. Their 4th road game. They have lost 2 of 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise if you are able and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem. Accompanied by Bruins organist Ron Poster. Please welcome Todd Angeli.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Todd Angeli with our national anthem. Bruins Panthers set to get underway. We look at our starting lineups here tonight. We'll start with the Florida Panthers. Sergei Bobrovsky in goal. Oliver Ekman Larson, easy for me to say, on defense, and Gustav Forsling, his partner. Up front, Carter Verhaeghe, Matthew Tkachuk, and Sam Bennett. For the Bruins, Linus Ullmark gets the start in goal. Hampus Lindholm, Brandon Carlo, your defenseman. And up front, Charlie Coyle, James Van Riemsdyk, and Jake DeBrusk. The starting lineup is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code SportsHub. New customers can get $200 in bonus bets instantly for betting just $5. The crown is yours.
The first 5 minutes are presented by your New England Ford dealers. Tonight's New England Ford dealers' first 5 contestant, Donnie Wise from Sandown, New Hampshire. If the Bruins score in the first 5 minutes, Donnie's going to win a pair of tickets to a future Bruins game courtesy of the New England Ford dealers. You can enter the contest at 985thesportshub.com. They drop the puck. The Bruins win the faceoff, and the first meeting of the season between the Bruins and the Panthers is underway. Coyle guides the puck to the high slot in the Panthers' end. Verhaeghe ripped it off his stick just to the right of the Bruins net, sent toward the net, and Ullmark a kick save at the far post, and he holds. Brandon Carlo staring down Matthew Tkachuk, off to a slow start, maybe because he hasn't had his centerman Sam Bennett. He's only got 1 goal to start the season.
Came in the last game, came in their previous game. He's got the assists, he's around it. Getting his chances. 2 games ago, he had 7 shots, so he'll get his opportunities. And having Sam Bennett back there helps him.
Face-off far circle in the Bruins end. 19:41 left here in the first, and we're scoreless. The puck skids over to the near side. Forsling smacked into the left corner. And we have a hand pass and a stop and play. Face-off will come back out to the neutral zone. Gustav Forsling is going to be one of the decisions that Bill Zito is going to have to make this season or in the offseason. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent at season's end, and he has sucked up some big minutes for this Panthers team. Pretty good waiver claim. McAvoy up the right side. Over the red line, he'll blast it in. Around it comes. Far wall. The puck scoots by Marchand, and it's lobbed back into the Bruins zone. Getting there first is Reinhart. His shot denied by Ullmark. That was actually Rodriguez who got to it. Up the left side, Grizzly drilled it on right wing. This will go all the way down, and we have icing here on the Bruins.
You know, I mean, give a breakaway up right off the bat here. Rodriguez flies the zone. This puck just, it's lofted. They did this all last year, though, at high loft. Most of it was just coming out of their own zone, and that's what Reinhart did, just inside his blue line. Just a high lob that went over the head of McAvoy. Would have been close to being offside. And Rodriguez chased it down, and he ends up with the breakaway, and a good save there made by Ullmark. So that part of the game hasn't changed a whole lot.
He's off to a good start in his first season in Florida, Rodriguez.
There's some new faces here. I mean, especially on defense, right? Like, because of the injuries, they've had to kind of remake their defense and start the season anyhow.
Ekman Larson is probably the biggest. Dmitry Kulikov wings it up the near side and back into the Bruins zone. He's another.
We'll get into Ekman Larson in a minute. It's mind-boggling the amount of money that Vancouver paid for him to leave.
They bought out the last 4 years of an 8-year deal, so they're still on the hook for $33 million.
Well, so what happens is, so it's 4 years, but it's going to be paid out over 8 years. He's going to make Oh, here's the conversation I was kind of hoping for. Lombard and Frederick. Remember,
choked him in
accused him of
game 2.
choking him. Yeah, they're going to go right now.
Lombard doesn't have a penalty minute to start the season.
They're going to go right now. Well, Frederick wants to go, and Lombard said no.
Up the right side, it's banked back into the Bruins zone.
Frederick got the gloves out. He's ready to go.
Lombard crashes in at the end boards. The puck squirts to the high slot. Shot fired by Balinskis is blocked.
Another
he
new
played
face
last year in the Czech League.
Another new face on the back end, though, Rick.
He is. Surprised a lot of people with the way he played in training camp. Bruins banked the puck from long range right on net.
Yeah, so going back to Ekman Larsson. So they're paying him out over 8 years. He's going to make over $17 million in the next 8 years, paid by the Canucks. Doesn't even include his contract here.
He signed a 1-year, $2.25 million deal to play here in Florida after being bought out. That came in June. Far corner now, Lindholm looking for his first point of the season. Tries to battle to get it free. He does. Back of the net, Heinen making his season debut. Played his first 4 years in the NHL here with the Bruins. And the puck dished out to the neutral zone. Stenlund drives it in. Bounces off the dasher. Near corner. Paul Maurice is going to change in his 26th season behind the bench. He's only 56 years old. Bennett with a steal at the high slot in the Florida end. Nico Mikkola, another new name on the back end. Shoots. Hallmark tried to head the puck. It comes to the far corner. Bennett able to spot it. His pass deflected. Up top it comes. Left point Mikkola. Shoots. Blocked. Mikkola gets the rebound back. He'll rim it behind the net. Tkachuk threw it out in front. And the Bruins will carry it the other way. Here's DeBrusk over the red line. Swings into the far corner. Still looking for his first goal of the season. That puck hit a rut in the boards and nearly bounced out in front. Florida, the beneficiary of a bounce like that in their last game. They came from behind and beat Seattle. Puck sizzled off the back glass by Verhaeghe. It's sent over to the near side. Cued ahead, and DeBrusk dribbled it out to center ice. 16:48 left here in the first, and we're scoreless. Verhaeghe drives it in. Hallmark stops it back of the net. Relays it over to the near side. McAvoy chipped it ahead, held in by Forsling's shoulder. McAvoy gets it back. Pivots. Dished it ahead, deflected in deep by DeBrusk. Bruins change. Bobrovsky a quick up to the captain Barkov, who tonight is tying Jonathan Huberdeau for most games played in franchise history. Now Marchand with a steal, busts into the far circle. Forsling poke checked him, carrying on his Pasternak. Centered, sent on net, and Shattenkirk denied by Bobrovsky, and the rebound sent off the surface.
Marchand had the rebound. He airmailed that rebound chance, but Marchand coming down the left wing side. Forsling has a good angle on him. Was able to poke the puck away, but the Bruins follow up. Get this puck in the left wing circle, and that's Pasternak centering for Shattenkirk coming in from the point. He gets a piece of the initial play, and the left pad save there made by Bobrovsky. And then Marchand tried to go up and over top of the glove, and he put it up and over top of everything from in tight.
16:10 left here in the first and scoreless. So each team has had a couple of good chances. Zacha kicked out of the faceoff. He's got points in each of his last three. Marchand will step in. Lundell wins it back of the net. A battle for the puck flipped over to the far side. The Bruins will keep it in. Back of the net, Pasternak. Grabbed by Mikkola. Stolen by the Bruins. Marchand shoots, and it's deflected over the protective netting into the far corner.
McAvoy wanted that puck. He was wide open in the slot, looking for a one-timer there. Just a quick conversation between Marchand and McAvoy.
15:58 left here in the first and scoreless. Charlie McAvoy scored here on Saturday night against the Red Wings, his first goal of the season. He was left completely unattended at the high slot on that last shift. Florida wins the draw. Kulikov blasts it up the near side. This goes all the way down, and we've got an icing call. The faceoff will come down to our right.
Between the Pipes is sponsored by Charles D. Sheehy. If you're in the piping trades, you need to call Charles D. Sheehy, Boston's premier piping and mechanical product supplier. Sheehy is driven to deliver. Between the Pipes for the Florida Panthers is Sergei Bobrovsky, and for the Bruins tonight, Linus Ullmark.
Face-off in the far circle, the Panthers end. For Bobrovsky's in his 14th season in the league. And prior to last year, across his NHL career, he had only won 2 playoff rounds. Cousins speeds into the right circle in the Bruins end, bumps it out in front. Allmark stick save, and the net is dislodged. 15:38 left here in the first and scoreless.
Tricky save. It's good hustle coming down the right wing. Cousins on his off wing goes to the backhand, trying to get a step on Forbert coming back, or excuse me, Grizzly. Grizzly trying to get the angle on him, but with one hand on his stick, he's able to push that puck towards the net. You've got bodies going to the net.
Cousins here early in the season, 1 goal, and that 1 goal was the game winner 2 nights ago against Seattle. Face-off far circle the Bruins end. Bruins win the draw. Flip it up the middle. Here's Pastrnak.
Seattle's
Center circle.
Off to a tough start, huh?
They are. Right point Pastrnak. Flipped it into the right corner. Back of the net, Bennett. Driven it over to the near side. And now Marchand with a steal. Had it hacked off his stick. Mahura nowhere to go with the puck. He'll pop it to the far corner. Given away. Marchand keeps it in. Banked it to himself. Sent it into the slot. It hit Zacha in the skate. Bennett ranging the other way. Over the line, high slot. Well, Marchand looked like he was going to line him up. Fired by Verhaeghe and taken in by Allmark, who came to the top of the blue paint to square up.
One of the things that Jim Montgomery's talked to us about, not just us, but he's talked about openly, is their rush defense. And Florida gets some space through the neutral zone. Again, close to being offside, but the Bruins trying to get back. Verhaeghe with another good chance. That's his second one here today to start, and that was off the rush of Bennett.
Verhaeghe last year led Florida with 42 goals. That was a career high, tied for 9th in the league. 15:02 left here in the first and scoreless. Bruins win the draw. Second attempt. Hacked up right wing by Steen and back to the Florida line. Near side in the neutral zone, Stenlund. Drove it back into his own end. Behind his net, Ekman Larson. Drove it up the right side. Given away, Forbert picked it off. He'll drill it to the left corner. Bobrovsky back of the net. Relays near side. Forsling sent it to the middle, and the Panthers coming out with a little speed. Lombard sent it to the far corner. Shattenkirk applies the check. Comes into the slot. Forsling shoots. Blocked. Dribbles to the far side. High slot Forsling shoots. Blocked by Beecher, and it ricochets out to center ice. It's whacked back into the Bruins zone. Shattenkirk, puck in his feet. Recovered, sent it up the right side. Geekie with a step to the right circle. Delays, goes back to the cage to the far circle. He's got new guys coming on. Grizzly shoots. Bobrovsky to save. Little screen out in front. Bruins create a turnover. Brought in onside by Patra. Shoots. Bobrovsky to save. Look out here. 2-on-1 the other way. Barkov over the line, left side into the left circle. Shoots. He scores. He went low glove. Panthers 1, Bruins nothing.
Well, good chance at one end by the Bruins, and that was Patra. And McAvoy's jumping into the play. So if that's going to be the case, someone has to rotate back. That's hockey 101, right? Patra gets the shot away, but the Bruins have 4 guys up in the rush, and all of a sudden now it's a 2-on-1 going back the other way with Barkov coming down the left wing side, and he's going to beat Allmark clean to the glove hand side. He's inside the dot when he takes this shot. It goes under the glove, and I heard somebody say it the other day, and they're absolutely right. There's a lot of goals being scored under the glove. It used to be always over the glove. You know, you see a lot of these goals going under the glove on that side.
So the Bruins will have to play from behind. Near corner of the Bruins end. Shattenkirk kicks it free. Shoveled it up the far side. Frederick trying to club it out. Gets a little help from Geekie. He'll bank it back deeper into his own zone. Shattenkirk drilled it up the right side and out to center ice. It's rattled back in. Forbert racing for the puck. Relayed over to the near side. Patra took a bump from Mikkola. His puck doesn't get out. And now the Bruins will smack it up the middle and back into the high slot in the Florida end. 13:09 left here in the first. Panthers 1 and the Bruins nothing. Kulikov waits. Originally drafted back in 2009 in the first round by the Panthers. Now Carlo takes a look. Got sandwiched on a hit. Kachuk got him from behind.
Him and Bennett.
Left point now, Mahura. Mahura left wing boards, shoots, and this sails wide. Rebound comes to the right point. Bank to the right circle. Left point, Mahura shoots. Stick save made by Omar. And now the Bruins zip it up the right side out to center ice. Van Riemsdyk got a piece of it and got it in. He's battling Balinskis. Now Verhaeghe drilled it into the far corner Bruins end. Kachuk there had it swatted away from Grzelcyk. And the Bruins will wrist it up left wing back in the Panthers end. And they'll start to make some changes. 12-10 left here in the first. The Panthers out to a 1-0 lead. Up the right side, Lomberg chipped it in. Angling over is Stenlund. Met there by McAvoy. Stenlund far corner. Played last year in Winnipeg. Stenlund almost lost his balance. The Bruins booted up the left side and into the Panthers end. Center circle, it's brought in by Lawrence. Flips to the near circle. Lomberg's drive hit the side of the net. And Zacha with it. He'll dish it to the far wall forward. Saw the hit coming. Swept it out to center ice. Kicked back into the Bruins zone. Now up the middle at Zacha. Hands to Pasternak. He'll skate back to the center circle. Goes laterally to the far side. Now back into his own end. Shattenkirk up the right side for Pasternak. Left wing for Zacha. Back to Pasternak into the right circle. Hits the brakes. Pass to Zacha in the right corner. To Pasternak. Trying to corral a spinning puck. Right point McAvoy. Near wall Zacha. Shot it out in front. And Bobrovsky gloves it after Heinen got a deflection. 11:09 left here in the first. Panthers 1 and the Bruins nothing. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Zolak and Bertrand are doing the heavy lifting of Boston sports, getting you through your workday. Listen every weekday at 10 a.m. on the air, online at 985thesportshub.com, and on the Sports Hub app. Download it today wherever you get your apps. Hi there. Thanks for tuning in to the Sports Hub.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top deals on meal must-haves, like make it a pasta night and get Good & Gather cheese tortellini on sale for $6.99. And buy one, get one 20% off Good & Gather ground beef and create the perfect homemade meat sauce. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
At KEH, we believe great camera gear should be accessible to all. With over 60,000 pre-owned items in stock from the most popular camera brands and up to 40% off retail, you can get your hands on the gear you want at a price you'll love. Affordable, sustainable, and backed by our free 180-day warranty. That's a purchase that's better for you and the planet. Together, we can make something that lasts. Visit KEH.com today.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
The first 5 minutes of tonight's game were brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. They're celebrating Ford Truck Month featuring F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, for 46 years. Sasha Barkov opened up the scoring, his second goal of the season from Sam Reinhart and Nico Mikkola. Time of the goal, 6:12. Faceoff will take place in the right circle, the Panthers end. Coyle, DeBrusk, and Van Riemsdyk out for Jim Montgomery. Carlo and Lindholm on the back end. Sam Bennett will oppose Coyle for the faceoff. This is his first game of the season. He was injured at the start of the campaign. He's had to deal with injuries throughout his career. He plays the game hard. Bruins kick the puck out to center ice, then drag it back in. Coyle had lost it. Now Bennett to the near circle, to the dot. Back in the cage, goes wraparound, and Olmark beat him to the far post.
Oh, barely.
Lindholm was able to tackle Matthew Tkachuk to prevent a rebound chance. I think we're going to have a penalty as a result. And the Bruins touch up the puck. 10:37 left here in the first. Panthers going to the power play.
It's going to be a roughing call on Lindholm.
Boston penalty, number 27, 2 minutes for roughing.
That puck barely kept in at the blue line, and that gave Bennett the opportunity. And Lindholm had to go a long way. Carlo may have even gotten a piece of that as well. So Tkachuk kind of had his head or his arm wrapped around the head of Lindholm, and then afterwards Lindholm gave him a little shot, and in a retaliation tried to pull his helmet off.
The referees tonight, Kelly Sutherland and Chris Schlenker.
Jim Montgomery giving them an earful right now, or at least whoever's closest.
Bruins win the draw, blasted all the way down. The Bruins have only allowed one power play goal thus far through 8 games. The Panthers on the man advantage at 16%. Here comes Barkov. He'll wheel through the middle, center circle. Dished it over the line, Tkachuk. Back to Barkov near corner. Spun it around. Coyle picked it off. Needs a little help far side. Carlo comes.
Yeah, he's on his backhand there. That's a tough play to make.
Now Forbert rushes around to the near side.
Trying to pull it off the boards.
Threw a backhand up the near wall, and Ekman-Larsson couldn't keep it in. Bruins trying to change penalty killers quickly. Left point now. Barkov wheels to the right circle. The pass just off of Reinhardt's stick. Spun over to the near side. Rodriguez met there by Zacha. Left point Ekman-Larsson. Right circle. Reinhardt shoots, and his former Sabres teammate Ullmark makes the save and holds. Bruins short for another minute 6.
Pretty good puck movement there. Forbert jumped out to try to block that shot, but he was able to get it through. I mentioned the strong start that Reinhardt's off to this season.
He'll be an unrestricted free agent at season's end. He's put up back-to-back 30-goal campaigns. It's hard to keep everybody on your roster.
They've done a good job at picking up players who didn't have great seasons, but turned out to have really good seasons. Reinhardt's one of them. I mean, he actually had a good season in Buffalo, but for whatever reason fell out of favor there. I mean, Bennett's a good example.
High slot, it's Reinhardt. Shoots off a stick and off the surface.
For Hagee. I mean, Duclair was here last year.
Forsling.
These guys are all picked up. I'm not going to say the scrap heap. That's a little.
How about Montour?
They were all picked up coming off, either social years or somewhere where they fell out of favor.
Face-off near circle in the Bruins end. 57 seconds left on the Lindholm penalty. Bruins win the draw, bat it back of the net. Grzelcyk finds a seam, and down it goes. 9.5 minutes left here in the first. Bruins trailing 1-0.
It was interesting. Grzelcyk was out there for that face-off. He sent it all the way down, and then Forbert jumps on for him.
Lundell over the line left side. Dish to Bennett out in front. It's centered, and Ullmark a good stop. As Verhaeghe had an opportunity from 5 feet away, and then Verhaeghe was knocked down.
He's had some really good chances here in this first period. Verhaeghe's been around it. Another good setup. He had to reach back for that pass a little bit and then corral it and then try to make a move. Try to go to his forehand, and it was McAvoy that finished the hit on him, but not after he got a pretty good opportunity away on the pass from Bennett.
Face-off right circle in the Bruins end. 10 shots for the Panthers already. We've played just over 10 minutes.
And some tough ones.
Bennett will lean in for the draw after Lundell gets kicked out. Bruins win it. Rip it around to the near side. Don't get it out. Lundell cranked it back of the net. Forbert drills it up the far side. This won't get out. Forsling had the puck hop on him. And now it's whacked out to the neutral zone by Zacha. Florida tags up. Lundell brings it in. Leaves it up top for Forsling. Drills it to the far side. Sent out in front, and Ullmark makes the save with Lundell flashing out in front.
I think that's twofold. I think that's scouting right there, and the puck not being able to get out after winning the draw cleanly. Carlo goes and he throws it around the boards, around the net, out towards the left point, and they got a couple easy clears in their last game, so I'm sure that was scouted. And you got to pound that puck out, especially if they're going to be anywhere near there.
13 seconds left.
On this penalty kill, there's been a couple instances, examples where the Bruins haven't been able to get the puck out when they've had full possession.
And Florida wins another draw. Left point now, Mahura shoots, deflected, and Reinhardt stopped by Ullmark. That was a good save. Bruins don't get this out. Now Lindholm leaves the box, so the Bruins are back to full strength. It's 1-0 Panthers. Reinhart banked it up top. Mahura shoots, blocked. Beecher's going to race after this.
Beecher's second block here in this first period.
Bobrovsky dished it ahead. Now Rodriguez in front of the penalty box will crank it around to the far side in the Bruins zone. Shattenkirk couldn't scoop it up. Barkov bumps it back in the net. Reinhart near corner up to the left point. Mikkola. Right point, it's fired off of Bruin and nearly hit the referee in the near corner. Near side, Rodriguez drove it over to the far wall. Heinen chasing after it. Balinskis backhand to the far side. Patra head up, takes a look. Patra throws it backhand out to the neutral zone. Pasternak had his pocket pick. Lomberg into the left circle. Lomberg shoots. Hallmark the save. And it's scooped up by the Bruins. They'll sky one out to the neutral zone. Thrown back in by Kulikov. 7.5 left here in the first. Bruins trailing 1-0. Panthers out shooting the Bruins 12-6 at this point. Ekman Larsson banked it back into the Bruins end. Shattenkirk between the rings to the far side. Here's Forbert. Sorts it out just down to the ice is Van Riemsdyk. Couldn't get a whole lot on a left wing feed into the Florida end. And it's rattled back into the Bruins zone. We got an icing call here on Florida.
Fans, hockey season is Peerless Boiler season. Replace your old boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion tankless water heater. Find your local dealer at peerlessboilers.com, and remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
They saw it in the left circle, the Panthers end. 7:07 left here in the first. Jim Montgomery throws out his top line. Zacha, Pasternak, and Marchand against the Panthers' fourth line. Zacha will take the draw now. He gets kicked out of there. Marchand will step in against Kevin Stenlund. Stenlund wins it. Forsling, far side, gave it away. Marchand up top. Puck in some skates, and Lindholm had to dish it over to the near side. Lomberg's got it. Lomberg flips it into the Bruins zone. Lindholm goes behind the net. Poke check by Stenlund. Eludes Cousins. He'll ramble up the left side. Florida making a change or two. Pasternak had it swatted away as he entered. And it's flipped into the near corner. In the Bruins zone, Lundell escorted off the puck by Zacha. Here's Lindholm up the left side. Long feed looking for Marchand. This one onside, far corner. Marchand working against Kulikov. Scraped it to the near side. The Bruins in a change couldn't get there fast enough. Losterinen over the line. Losterinen near hash. To Lundell, his shot. And Omar got a piece of that. Near circle, Losterinen. Banked it up to the left point. Mikkola had it blocked, and out to center ice it comes. Spun back in. Paul Maurice wants a change. 6 minutes to go here in the first. Panthers 1 and the Bruins nothing. Up the right side is Steen. Flipped it to the middle. Bennett got a piece of it. Steen carries on. Steen laterally to the far side. Second game of the season for him. Now sent over to the near wall by Balinskis. And wobbled out to the neutral zone. Mahura joins the fray. Mahura over the line right side. Sent it out in front. Carlo got his foot out of the way, and the puck goes over to the near side and out to center ice. Balinskis, the Latvian, drilled it up the near side. He played the last couple of years in the Czech League. And he'll dish over the line. Tkachuk rolls it behind the Bruins net. Hallmark got a stick on it, sent over to the near wall. The Bruins, Charlie Coyle throws it across his own blue line, and now Lindholm over the line left side. Drops and joins. And Heinen a drive, gloved by Bobrovsky. He'll hold, and we'll take a timeout. 5:10 left here in the first. Panthers 1, Bruins nothing. On the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top deals on fresh groceries. Like save on healthy snacks and buy one, get one 25% off fresh 6-ounce packs of raspberries. Or grab a handful of almonds and get Good and Gather nuts on sale, 2 bags for $12. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
The games play here.
Here's Nieto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right.
Jones with a reset.
Leans forward, takes the snap from Andrews, drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side, tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
It's Ice Spice season at Dunkin'. Dunkin' is entering the charts with a new hit, the Ice Spice Munchkins drink. Frozen coffee blended with pumpkin munchkins, plus caramel drizzle, whipped cream, and more caramel drizzle on top. Yes, please. Pop into your local Dunkin' or order in the app today. The Ice Spice Munchkins drink. America runs on Munchkins. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Toucher and Rich, morning 6 to 10 on the Sports Hub.
Service Credit Union has teamed up with Charlie McAvoy for defending New England's heroes. Service donates $100 for every block shot and $1,000 for every shutout to pay for heart cancer screenings for New England police and firefighters. Learn more at servicecu.org/73. Face off in the left circle, the Panthers end. Panthers have carried the play. The shots will indicate it. 14-6, they have the lead. And they have a 1-0 edge with 5 minutes left here in the first. Patra in for the draw, playing game number 9 tonight. Marchand tried to shoot it to the middle. That got deflected. Pushed out to the center circle.
Patra on that shift, centering Marchand and Boston. Offensive zone faceoff. But
Patra had his pocket picked by Barkov. It's centered out in front. They score! Sam Reinhart wheeled into the slot, drilled it home. 2-0 Panthers.
Now, Patra disgusted with himself, but that's something he's going to have to shake off right now. Ends up turning it over behind Linus Ullmark, below the goal line. And Barkov ends up centering this puck, and it's right there for Reinhart. He's in that low slot area and just kind of one-times it. Ullmark gets a piece, but not enough. And Patra really upset with himself going off the ice. For a young guy, that's all right. You can shake that off.
4:52 left here in the first.
Matter of fact, he's right back out there. Now between Geekie and Frederick.
Lundell wins the draw. And it's pumped deep into the Bruins zone. Forbert, far corner. He got wiped out behind the net. And now it's Patra who will scoop it up. Left wing over the red line. He'll fire it down low. Goes to Chase. Maher at the end boards. Beaten to the puck by Geekie. His pass up top picked off and chipped to the middle. Now Mahura leads the rush over the line left side. Going wide into the near corner. That's another guy. He was a waiver claim from Anaheim last year. Puck backhanded out in front. Ullmark the save. Right in front of his goal line. Now Geekie over the line left side. To the middle. Frederick returns. Geekie swept it back of the net. Cut off by Balinskis. He'll hit the brakes, and the Bruins will go for a change with 4 minutes left here in the first, and the Panthers out to a 2-0 lead. Balinskis snapped it up the middle. Over the line right side, Lawrence, poke check. And Shattenkirk has the puck. He'll drive it up right wing, looking for Heinen. Bounced off his stick and out to center ice. Along the near wall, Bruins free it to the middle. It's popped down low by Steen. Steen crashes into Kulikov. And the puck up the left side to Lomber. Across the red line, he throws it. Stenlund wrists it back of the net. Bruins will crank it up the right side. And Heinen will throw it back out to center ice. Along the near wall, Heinen trying to kick it in deep. Lawrence swats it over the Bruins line with just over 3 minutes left here in the first. And the Panthers up 2-0. Now DeBrusk banked it ahead. Chases to the far corner of the Panthers' end. Van Riemsdyk in a battle with Ekman-Larsson. DeBrusk comes in to try and help. Sent to the far side. And the puck skids just by Carlo and back into the neutral zone. Verhaeghe throws it down low. Ullmark leaves it back of the net for Lindholm. He'll throw it up the left side all the way down. We have an icing call here on the Bruins.
Now right now, with 2:48 to go in this first period, step behind everywhere. A lot of room in the neutral zone for Florida to come through there with some speed. Odd man rushes, breakaway. The 2-on-1 resulted in a goal. turnover. I wouldn't call it a turnover. I'd call it a takeaway. I don't think it was a turnover per se. You know, there's a big difference. Try to throw Pete's up the middle and gets picked off. That's a turnover. But Barkov taking the puck away from Patra in behind the net. But not only that, just some of the saves that Linus Ullmark's had to make in this first period. 17 shots on goal. That's
puck thrown out in front, and Verhaeghe stopped point blank on a rebound chance against Ullmark.
Yeah, make it 18 or 19 now.
Up the left side at center ice, Van Riemsdyk to Pasternak. Spun off a Bennett check. And out at center ice, picked off by Zacha. Shot it to Pasternak. Threw it to the open far side. Marchand couldn't scoop it up. Pasternak brings it back in to Marchand in the slot. Swatted down by Reinhart, back into the neutral zone. Reinhart at the high slot. Cranked it over to the far wall. Forbert got a glove on it. With just under 2 minutes left here in the first. Panthers 2 and the Bruins nothing. Forsling cranked it over to the far side. Marchand stayed with his check. This puck pops out. Rim back into the Bruins zone. Both teams will start to change. McAvoy almost gave it away. Rodriguez forechecking. Former Terrier. McAvoy dished it up the middle. Here's Patra. He'll dart in. High slot. Right circle now. Frederick. A backhand. And behind the near post, Bobrovsky gloves it and holds it. We'll take a timeout. 1:26 left here in the first. Panthers 2, Bruins nothing. On the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top style deals. Like warm up her look with cozy flannel tops, sweaters, and jeans for women starting at just $25. Then finish the look with a pair of women's Tiffy Duck boots by Universal Thread for $39.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
At KEH, we believe great camera gear should be accessible to all. With over 60,000 pre-owned items in stock from the most popular camera brands and up to 40% off retail. You can get your hands on the gear you want at a price you'll love. Affordable, sustainable, and backed by our free 180-day warranty. That's a purchase that's better for you and the planet. Together, we can make something that lasts. Visit KEH.com today.
Jason Tatum plays here.
Zip the entry, the smart no-look bounce pass to the cutter. Jason Tatum, who lays it up and in with the right hand, and the Celtics are dancing right now. Brogdon across half court. Nets fans headed for the exits. Tatum, pull-up three. Good night. You know what MVPs do? They still got 29 in the Tatum to the right. Pulls up on LeBron. They're isolated. Right side of the floor. Tatum spins on the baseline. Turns, fades. Got it!
This is the home of the Celtics. 98.5 The Sports Hub. The only place to hear the game. The Sports Hub.
Sam Reinhart with the game's second goal. His team leading 8th from Sasha Barkov. He gets a goal and an assist. Time of the goal, 15:08. The Bruins down 2-0 with 1:26 left here in the first. Faceoff will take place in the right circle, the Panthers end. Geekie, Patra, and Frederick out for the draw. Patra coming into the action tied for first among rookies with 3 goals to go along with 5 points. Frederick off the draw to Shattenkirk. Shot it out in front off a skate. Lindholm fires just wide. On the half wall near side, Geekie's shot was blocked. And Shattenkirk knocked it down in the neutral zone. The Bruins have to tag up. Osterinen digging away. And Forsling frees it to the far side. Ekman Larsson. He'll bank into the Bruins zone softly. Shattenkirk takes a look. He's got Lundell bearing down on him. Bruins turn over the puck far side. Cousins spins. Back of the net, Cousins. Far side, Osterinen shoots through the goal mouth. Near side, Forsling pinches down low. Jim Montgomery talked about it. That is a strength for this team. Now Cousins on his backhand spins to the far side in the far corner. Up to the high slot. Ekman Larsson's drive deflected. Bruins can't crank it out. Forsling shot it to the near post. And Ullmark sticks down the right leg. Here comes Shattenkirk with 24 seconds left here in the first. Patra over the line, right side. Shoots it off the leg, back of the net. Marchand to the right corner. Darts around to check. Right point. Carlo shoots wide. He got a lot on that. 10 seconds left. Pastrnak leaves for Marchand. Right circle. Marchand shoots. It didn't get to Bobrovsky with 4. And the Panthers will feather it off the glass, and that'll do it for the opening 20 minutes of play. We're through 20 minutes here at TD Garden. The Panthers out to a 2-0 lead over the Bruins. Stay with us during our first intermission. We'll have your NHL Plays of the Week. That's next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top grocery deals. Like save on snacks for fall sports and get Chobani Greek Yogurt 4-packs on sale 2 for $7. Or rehydrate with Gatorade and get 12 packs for your athletes for just $7.29. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Accord Hybrid and the CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2023.
Based on 2023 brand image awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
At KEH, we believe great camera gear should be accessible to all. With over 60,000 pre-owned items in stock from the most popular camera brands and up to 40% off retail, you can get your hands on the gear you want at a price you'll love. Affordable, sustainable, and backed by our free 180-day warranty. That's a purchase that's better for you and the planet. Together, we can make something that lasts. Visit KEH.com today.
Toucher and Rich wake Boston sports fans up every weekday morning at 6. Zolak and Bertrand are doing the heavy lifting of Boston sports, getting you through your workday. Listen to Belger and Maz every afternoon on your ride home, beginning at 2 on the Sports Hub. Tune in, on air, online, or on the Sports Hub app. Download it today. One of our Sports Hub hosts will be with you shortly. Thanks for listening.
Hey, this is Jake DeBrusque, and I'm teaming up with Shaw's and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for Feeding the Puck for families. Every time me or one of my teammates feeds the puck this season to help score a goal, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors initiative will donate funds and food to end hunger here in our local communities. Since its inception, Nourishing Neighbors has raised more than $200 million across the country to ensure our neighbors have the nutrition needed to thrive. Locally, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation will be enabling a donation of $100 every time we feed the puck for a goal to the Greater Boston Food Bank to help end hunger. To learn more about feeding the puck for families, visit 985thesportshub.com/feedthepuck.
Kids eat free at the 99 restaurants on Halloween. Visit on Halloween for lunch or dinner, and kids get a free meal from the kids menu with every adult entree purchased. You gotta love the nines.
Hey, it's Big Jim. Heading to a game at the Garden this season? Skip parking hassles and traffic jams and do what I do. Hop on board the commuter rail straight to Boston. Now with later nighttime service 7 days a week. Plus, kids 11 and under ride free, and if the game's on a weekend, you can ride with $10 weekends. Get tickets on board or on the M-Ticket app.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
It's only human to be passionate, loyal, and all in when it comes to the Bruins, and it's only human to expect the same from your bank. And just like every season, TD will be here for all the wins, losses, and memorable moments. TD Bank, the bank of the Boston Bruins, member FDIC, TD Bank, NA. We're through 20 minutes here at TD Garden. The Florida Panthers out to a 2-0 lead over the Bruins. It was a busy week around the National Hockey League. Jordan Eberle's heroics in the Motor City are just the start of our NHL Plays of the Week.
Near side, McCann walks in, looks in front, scores! Jordan Eberle wins it in overtime!
What a goal! Jordan Eberle, bring on the funnel cakes!
4.9 seconds to go. There was a pile-up in the near corner. There were players down. Eberle in front, slap pass. McCann, he finds Eberle, and the Seattle Kraken win their second ever game in overtime here in Detroit. Their fourth game overall against the Red Wings in a 5-4 win to kick off this road trip.
A minute 50 to go as Faravari finishes off Jack Hughes with a big hit in the corner. Puck stays in for New Jersey. Left side, he's sheer. He'll center, and he'll sail all the way through to the corner. Minute 40 left. Here's Ovechkin. Break into center. Empty net, dead red, and see you later. Ovechkin's empty net goal with a minute 35 left. It is 6-4 Washington.
Seider setting up a plate out of the right circle. Wings down low. Here's a DeBrincat chance. He scores! Alex DeBrincat. He's got his ninth, and the Wings have a 4-3 lead with a third power play goal.
He has the puck. McTavish takes it away with some help from the teammates. Leo Carlson moving in. McTavish shoots. Scores! How about this? Down 3-1, and they win the game 4-3 in OT.
Johansson wins it. Back for Cale Makar. Skates on the blue line. Carr walking, shooting. Shot missed the net. Rebound is picked up by the Avalanche. Carolina is down. A helmet and a skater. McKinnon in the net front. He scores! 5 seconds left in the first period. McKinnon takes advantage of the chaos. It was tipped in front by Ryan Johansson. Kids, stay out of Mr. Johansson's yard. It's his second game in a row with a power play goal. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, this is a tie hockey game.
Austin Matthews with the puck. Flips it, try to flip it around Tommy Novak, who blocked it. Now Novak cutting to the net. The puck is dropped back for Roman Josi. He scores! Roman Josi in overtime. And the Predators beat the Toronto Maple Leafs here tonight, 3-2. That's the way to get your first goal of the year.
Barry now on the right wing corner, had the puck stripped away by Pietrangelo, who shot it out to the line, kept in by Kurashev. He'll roll in and fire. He scores! First goal of the season for Philip Kurashev is a game winner in overtime. And the Blackhawks fight back and beat the Vegas Golden Knights 4-3 here in Las Vegas. What a win for the Hawks.
Kuzmenko's still with it. He's got Hronek at the blue line, still holds the puck. Drops it back over the far wing. Collision, and the Rangers were able to steal the puck and bring it up ice. Racing to the near side is Kreider. Kreider stops, waits for his mate, spins. Centering pass out to the far wing, and they score! Rangers score in overtime. Out of the far circle, it's Keandre Miller. Another defenseman, Dave, wins it for the Rangers in overtime, 4-3.
Good play by Hendrick, and now he chips it out of his own 2-on-1 with Vetrano. He gets it over. Here's Frank in on the breakaway. And he scores another hat trick for Frank.
Pratt in the Buffalo end. Dancing and darting. Fires one cross ice. Marino, the ball with a shot. They deflect it home. It's Eric Halla with his second of the night. And the Devils lead 5-4.
Everybody here at TD Garden on their feet. Pastrnak gets the signal, scoops up the puck. He'll angle left over the line slowly. Wheels back toward the middle. Into the slot, delays, fake, shoots, he scores! A nasty deke, and Pastrnak buries it on the penalty shot. Bruins 3, Red Wings 1. Pastrnak with that goal tied Woody Dumart for second place on the Bruins all-time list with 3 penalty shot goals, trailing only Brad Marchand, who has 6 during his career. Scoring summary from the first. Alexander Barkov, his second of the season from Sam Reinhart and Nico Mikkola at 6:13, 1-0 Panthers. And then Reinhart, his 8th from Barkov at 15:08 to give Florida 2-0 lead. Shots on goal in favor of the Panthers, 18-6 on the power play. Only the Panthers had a chance, and they were scoreless with it. Joe Murray as your Sports Hub headlines next. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top deals on fresh groceries, like save on healthy snacks and buy one, get one 25% off fresh 6-ounce packs of raspberries. Or grab a handful of almonds and get Good and Gather nuts on sale 2 bags for $12. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
At KEH, we believe great camera gear should be accessible to all. With over 60,000 pre-owned items in stock from the most popular camera brands and up to 40% off retail. You can get your hands on the gear you want at a price you'll love. Affordable, sustainable, and backed by our free 180-day warranty. That's a purchase that's better for you and the planet. Together, we can make something that lasts. Visit KEH.com today.
Listen to Felger and Maz every afternoon on your ride home, beginning at 2 on the Sports Hub. Listen live on the air, online at 985thesportshub.com or on the 985 The Sports Hub app. Did you know you can get original podcasts, complete shows, and more on the Sports Hub app? Download it today, wherever you get your apps.
Hey, it's Rich introducing America's #1 lottery app, Jackpocket. Lets you order official state lottery games right from your phone. Mega Millions, Powerball, Mass Cash, and more. Jackpocket's got you covered. Over $345 million in lottery prizes have been won by Jackpocket users. Will you be Jackpocket's next big winner? Go to the App Store, download the app, and use code HUB to get your first lottery ticket free. That's code HUB.
Jackpocket is not affiliated with and not an agent of the Massachusetts State Lottery. Please visit jackpocket.com/TOS for full terms of service. Gambling problem? Call 800-327-5050.
Michael Feldman from Feldman Geospatial with Veronica from Long Live Roxbury, a new brewery and tap room near Boston's South End.
At Long Live, we're focused on hazy IPAs, crisp lagers, fruited sours, and delicious pastry stouts. Open 7 days a week with up to 20 fresh taps and cans to go.
LongLiveBeerWorks.com.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95 Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station. Sports Hub headlines.
All right, NHL scoreboard right now. The Flyers lead Carolina 2-1. Seattle has a 3-1 lead over Tampa Bay. And the Penguins and Ducks tied at 1. Red Wings Islanders just got underway. No score in that one, while the Rangers and Jets, no score as well. Tonight, Stars, Blue Jackets, Chicago, and the Coyotes, while Montreal travels to Vegas. The Celtics on right now against Washington. They have a 65-39 lead. That game right now in the second quarter. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jaylen Brown has 19 points in the World Series. Game 3 tonight between Arizona and the Rangers. That series is tied at 1. Purchase raffle tickets to win a one-of-a-kind Boston Bruins Centennial golf cart donated by Bobby Orr. 2 tickets to a Bruins home game and a meet and greet with Bobby Orr. All proceeds from the raffle will benefit the Boston Bruins Foundation, Tommy's Place, and Shriners Children's Boston. Head to BruinsRaffles.com for more information and to purchase raffle tickets. The raffle runs through November 7th. Headlines are brought to you by New Hampshire Liquor and Wine Outlet. Receive a $10 bonus card when you buy $50 in gift cards from the outlet that keeps on giving. Visit theseasonnh.com. I'm Joe Murray. The second period is next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealer.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top deals on fresh groceries. Like grab breakfast to go and get Nature Valley multi-pack granola bars on sale for $2.99. Or find breakfast favorites in the bakery and get Favorite Day 4-count blueberry streusel muffins on sale for $4.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
That's right. I just disabled your skip button. And for the next 30 seconds, you're in my audio penitentiary. So sit still as I tell you about Super 73, the original electric motorbike. Super 73's lineup of high-performance electric bikes offers an experience unlike any other. With a sleek modular design and industry-leading technology, you're sure to enjoy every mile. Visit super73.com to get started. Okay, love you, bye!
Toucher and Rich wake Boston sports fans up every weekday morning at 6. Zolak and Bertrand are doing the heavy lifting of Boston sports, getting you through your workday. Listen to Belger and Maz every afternoon on your ride home, beginning at 2 on the Sports Hub. Tune in, on air, online, or on the Sports Hub app. Download it today. One of our Sports Hub hosts will be with you shortly. Thanks for listening.
All right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. That's when the afternoon took an exciting turn. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its powerful VC turbo engine, well, we had more than enough time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $359 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Availability is limited. Shop at your local Nissan store or at nissanusa.com. For well-qualified lessees, 2023 Rogue S all-wheel drive, $2,849 initial payment, excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Includes $325 manufacturer's rebate applied to $359 per month lease. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 10/31/23.
NHLShop.com, the official online store of the National Hockey League, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear, with unique one-of-a-kind designs by Fanatics, Adidas, and all the latest styles for every NHL team. Don't miss out. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com, a Fanatics experience.
It's Ice Spice season at Dunkin'. Dunkin' is entering the charts with a new hit, the Ice Spice Munchkins drink. Frozen coffee blended with pumpkin munchkins, plus caramel drizzle, whipped cream, and more caramel drizzle on top. Yes, please. Pop into your local Dunkin' or order in the app today. The Ice Spice Munchkins drink. America runs on Munchkins. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Hey, this is Jake DeBrusque, and I'm teaming up with Shaw's and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for Feeding the Puck for families. Every time me or one of my teammates feeds the puck this season to help score a goal, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors initiative will donate funds and food to end hunger here in our local communities. Since its inception, Nourishing Neighbors has raised more than $200 million across the country to ensure our neighbors have the nutrition needed to thrive. Locally, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation will be enabling a donation of $100 every time we feed the puck for a goal to the Greater Boston Food Bank to help end hunger. To learn more about feeding the puck for families, visit 985thesportshub.com/feedthepuck.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 985thesportshub.com.
Welcome back to TD Garden. We're about ready to start the second period here between the Bruins and the Panthers. Bruins will be working right to left. That was a lopsided opening 20 minutes. The Bruins trailing 2-0 as they start this period. The shots were 17-6. The attempts were 34-15.
That pretty much sums up the period. A lot of space, a lot of time and space for Florida in that first period. Got through the neutral zone with speed. Had a breakaway by the high flip over the head of Charlie McAvoy. They got the breakaway there. Turnover behind the net. A 2-on-1 that led to a Barkov goal. And there were multiple other opportunities for Florida in that period.
Let's see what the response looks like here for the Bruins.
And they would be without Matt Grzelcyk, it looks like. We left about midway, you were saying, Judge, through the first period.
Last shift was at the 10:17 mark.
Yeah.
Little change here off the start of the period. It's Marchand, Coyle, and DeBrusque. As we get things underway, as Marchand drives the puck deep, he'll go chase after it, gets to it in the right corner.
We've already seen the blender going, haven't we? We saw it in the first as well.
This was the line that the Bruins opened the season with. Marchand drove it up to the right point. Carlo takes his time, flipped it back of the net over to the near side. Tkachuk got it to the near wall. Lindholm had it just squeaked by him and out to center ice. Marchand tried to throw it in. It hit Lindholm. Now the Bruins will dump it deep, start to change. Forsling far corner. Just underway here in the second. Bruins trailing 2-0. Puck hacked down the left wing boards on the fresh ice into the far corner.
It was an early no icing call, wasn't it?
I was going to say, why did
Fresh
they wave
ice.
that off? Puck slides to the far circle in the Bruins end. And then the defenseman down there had to get pounded with a hit in the far corner. Bobrovsky leaves it back of the net and then drove it off the end boards over to the near side. Now Barkov, goal and an assist in the first, gave it away in the neutral zone. Mikkola gets it back. He'll pitch it into the far corner. Forbert takes a look. Took a hip check from Reinhart. Out come the Bruins. Potter up left wing. Over the red line, over the blue line left side. One hands it behind the net. Mahura cut it off. Takes a Bruins bounce. Patra near hash. Patra to the high slot. Shattenkirk shoots. Mahura knocked out Pasternak in front. Now Zacha protects. Cranked it over to the left point. Lindholm shoots. Blocked. A battle for the puck near side. Reinhart couldn't get it by Lindholm. Sent on net. Bobrovsky will scoop it up to take the faceoff in zone.
Pasternak, Zacha, and Geeky. So seen a few different looks here to start this second period. Actually, Geeky was just coming out on that shift. Sorry about that.
Faceoff left circle in the Panthers end. 18-11 left here in the second. Bruins trailing the Panthers 2-0.
Geeky going into the middle with Van Riemsdyk and Frederick. So, a lot of different looks.
Geeky, the right-hander, takes the draw. And the faceoff won by the Panthers. Far side puck was cut off. Good hit delivered by Geeky along the far side. Knocked Cousins off stride.
Knocked Holmes almost into the bench.
Frederick on the line. Shoots off his stick and over the protective netting. 17:53 left here in the second. 2-0 Panthers.
A couple hits right in front of the bench. Shattenkirk had a hit as well. Trying to control that puck. He knocked his man down, and Geeky came in and, yeah, right into the bench. Cousins.
Geeky 6'3", 200 pounds. Face-off near circle the Panthers end. So you've got Heinen with Beecher and Steen. This line stays the same.
That one stays the same.
Panthers win the draw. Mikkola back of the net. Cranked it up the far side, deflected onto the Panthers bench. We'll have a face-off once again in the Panthers zone. 17:48 left here in the second. Florida 2, Bruins nothing. Bruins back on home ice on Thursday. Another division tilt. We're going to see the Toronto Maple Leafs for the first time.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier, right? And then Detroit again on Saturday, Dallas on Monday, the Islanders coming back here on Thursday.
Geeky, Van Riemsdyk, and Frederick for the face-off in the right circle. And the puck flown out to center ice. Dumped back in by Frederick. He'll go chase after it. Kulikov back of the net. Took a pop from Geeky. Held in by Lindholm. Spanked around to the far side. Here's McAvoy right hash. Back of the net, Van Riemsdyk. A backhand. Bobrovsky the save. Good save from in tight at the near post.
Yeah, Van Riemsdyk pulled that puck on his forehand from behind the net or from below the goal line to his backhand almost in front of the net for that chance.
Lombard far circle center, deflected wide on the back door by Lawrence. Behind the Bruins net, Geeky trying to get it free. McAvoy got knocked down. Lombard trying to pry it free, the former Maine product. Bruins hook the puck up the left side. Here's Van Riemsdyk. Up left wing over the red line. He'll slide it backhand deep and change. Frederick stays on. Frederick crashes into Ekman Larson in the near corner. Forsling rimmed it. This won't get out. Right circle, Coyle shoots, blocked. And the rebound off a skate and out to center ice. Forbert backhands it up left wing. Bruins bring it back in. Coyle along the near side. Coyle banked it into the left corner looking for Marchand. He had darted to the front of the net. Coyle keeps the puck in. DeBrusque charges right circle. Backhands out in front. They score! Brad Marchand won a stick battle out in front. Bobrovsky had charged over to the far post. Bruins on the board, trailing 2-1.
Yeah, Marchand's going to get this goal, but give Jake DeBrusque a ton of credit. Using that quickness and speed, going to his backhand, shade. He comes all the way from left to right, gets into that right wing circle. He's angled pretty well, but Coyle helps keep the puck in on a nice play. And then DeBrusk, a backhand pass where he knows he's got Marchand in front of the net, right at the top of the crease. Ekman Larsson chasing DeBrusk, and DeBrusk just gets enough of it, battling with Forsling in front of the net to push this puck by Bobrovsky.
16:22 left here in the second. Bruins playing a much more crisp brand of hockey here early in the second.
Marchand got a piece of this, but I also think it went off of Forsling's left skate.
Patra, a dish up the middle just between Shattenkirk and Zacha. We have an icing call. Faceoff will come down to our right.
They needed a little bit of life, right? I mean, it's just been, that first period was mostly Florida. And, you know, for a team that prides itself on defense and the way that they defend, whether it's up the ice, whether it's in the neutral zone or in the defensive zone, 16 shots on goal is just, and a lot of them good opportunities. And you mentioned the shot attempts, you know, in that first period. That tells you had the puck mostly.
Barkov will take the face-off against Patra, stuck out there after the icing. Patra digs down. Barkov wins the draw. Shot by Kulikov wide. Far wall, Rodriguez digging away. The Bruins cue the puck ahead. Back of the net, Lindholm takes a look. He'll backhand to the far side. Pasternak just got it out to center ice. And now the Bruins will set it up left wing out at center ice. Lindholm to Zacha over the line left side. Pasternak shoots. And that gets deflected off a stick into the protected netting.
Fans of Video Bank and Patrice Bergeron have teamed up again this season for Assists for Kids. For every Boston assist, they'll donate $50 up to $37,000 to help Metro West youth hockey players pay for hockey. Get details at avideobank.com/Team Bergeron. Avidia Bank, honest to goodness. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Brad Marchand, his 5th goal of the season and his 9th point. Off to a strong start. Frederick will now take the draw in the left circle. He's out with Geekie and Van Riemsdyk. Bruins win it. Left point, Forbert waits, walks down the left wing board, shoots just wide. Van Riemsdyk trying to get a stick on it. Now Van Riemsdyk, right of the net. McAvoy out in front, poke check by Bobrovsky.
We saw that last game. Not the poke check part.
Back
ended up in the back of the net.
Now Forbert dives down into the left corner. Lundell can't get the puck away from him. Popped over to the near side. Cousins having a problem with Geekie. Geekie out in front, left of the net. To Van Riemsdyk trying to jam it home, and the net is dislodged. We got a penalty here.
Yeah, Geekie, he makes this nice nifty pass after they win a battle down low. In tight pass for James Van Riemsdyk, and Van Riemsdyk, he's had some good chances. They're going to call Geekie for goalie interference. I thought he got knocked into him. He makes his pass to Van Riemsdyk.
Where's he supposed to go?
Mahura's pushing him right into him.
So the Bruins are going to have to kill this off after they had just started to generate some momentum. Jim Montgomery fuming right now.
He's got the finger point going. Referee's over by the bench. He is getting, he's getting an earful.
Face-off in the far circle. Kelly Sutherland made the call.
He was emphatic about it.
High slot Ekman Larsson.
I thought he was giving him a penalty, you know, but he didn't deserve one. I'm saying that's where I thought the penalty was going to go, though.
Bruins chip it over to the near side. Here's Marchand. He'll rush it up left wing over the line left side. Twist to the left circle. Shoots just wide. I think Bobrovsky may have gotten a piece with a shoulder.
Either that or it glanced the post.
Brought in by Reinhardt. High slot now. Rodriguez near circle. Ekman Larsson. His shot denied. Did that hit Ullmark in the head?
Right off the head.
Ullmark gave a little signal to Kelly Sutherland that he was okay. Puck brought back in, near side now to the right circle. Reinhart, near corner. Here's Barkov. Slings it up top. Ekman Larson, right point now. Barkov, right of the net. Tkachuk had it stripped by Carlo. Carlo along the near side. Lost it to Tkachuk.
He just does not give up on that puck.
Last year he finished third in the Hart Trophy voting. He centers it out in front. Carlo dives on it, gloves it to the far corner. Florida gets it back. Bruins short for another 53 seconds. Sent into the slot. Reinhardt shot blocked by Forbert. Coyle flipped it to the middle, and the Bruins brush it down. Here comes Ekman Larson up the middle. 35 seconds left on the Geeky penalty. Over the line, left side, Bennett left of the cage. Drilled over to the near side, and it dribbles by Tkachuk and out to center ice. Tkachuk leaves near side of the red line for Verhaeghe. Gathers speed over the line. Dish to the right point. Now Bennett. High slot Forsling. Had it picked off cleanly. Ducking around to check is Lindholm. He'll sail it out to center ice. Didn't get it all the way down. 5 seconds left in the Geeky penalty. Brought in by Bennett. Poke check near side. Drives it up top. Forsling far wall. Left of the cage. Verhaeghe sent it out in front off of Bennett's stick. And he goes down. Bennett's in some pain. In the trapezoid. He was knotted up with Lindholm.
Yeah, couldn't have been the puck hitting him because that was a pass. So he must have twisted ankle or...
He's heading off, favoring his left skate.
Left leg's up in the air. Being helped off the ice.
This is his first game of the season after he was injured early. We'll take a timeout. 13:05 left here in the second. Panthers 2, Bruins 1 on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top grocery deals, like save on sips and get bubbly 8-pack sparkling water, on sale 3 for $11. Or find your favorite sides and get Good and Gathered chopped salad kits, like maple bourbon bacon for just $3.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
Zolak and Bertrand are doing the heavy lifting of Boston sports, getting you through your workday. Listen every weekday at 10 a.m. on the air, online at 985thesportshub.com, and on the Sports Hub app. Download it today wherever you get your apps. Hi there. Thanks for tuning in to the Sports Hub.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen. Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point 32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Jake DeBrusk, Charlie Coyle with the assists on Brad Marchand's tally here in the second. That's our delivery of the game. Delivered by Granite City Electric's GCE Nitrate. Granite City Electric Supply celebrating 100 years of service to electrical contractors in New England. Visit granitecityelectric.com to order. So Sam Bennett got a little help to limp down the tunnel to our right. That's a significant piece out of the lineup for the Panthers.
He was in a lot of pain. I don't know what exactly happened to him. We haven't seen a replay yet. This whole commercial break has been all honoring
Hockey Fights
Cancer. Everybody given a placard where they can write who they fight for.
They saw the near dot just beyond the Bruins line. Panthers win the draw, scooped up by Kulikov. Center circle, he'll blast it in. Around it comes to Forbert, right corner. Scraped it back of the net, far corner. Now Steen trying to squirt it ahead up right wing to Stenlund. He'll drive it down low. This is where the Panthers are at their best. Forechecking and the deep pressing. Steen near side at center ice. Whacked a backhand to the left corner. Speeding to get to it is Beecher.
Him and Heinen both.
And it's flipped up the middle and back into the Bruins zone. Forbert takes a look over his left shoulder. Bruins are changing. Center circle Zacha. Peels it back for Shattenkirk. Along the near side, Pasternak. Flipped it over the blue line. 2-on-1 into the left circle. Patra walks in. Shoots off the post. Far circle now. Zacha barrels in the front and just chipped it wide. Near side, Shattenkirk. Good flurry of activity here for the Bruins as it's kissed back into the Bruins zone off the glass. Now Pasternak speeding the other way. Florida changing. Pasternak just off the bench. McAvoy to the near circle. Patra pulls it back. Stumbled. Took a hit from Stenlund. Got it to the near corner. And now it's drilled all the way down, and these Panthers are going to have to stay on the ice if this puck crosses the goal line. And they wave it off. They say Charlie McAvoy did not skate back fast enough to get it. Back of his net, Ekman Larsson drills it up the far side all the way down. And we have icing here on the Panthers, and you can hear the reaction at TD Garden.
It's the second time today. First one was right at the beginning of this second period.
These are veteran linesmen, by the way, Steve Barton and Jesse Marquis.
We are getting a look at Bennett. He got tied up with Lindholm, and that left leg buckled, that left knee or ankle buckled.
Oh, it looked like the ankle.
Ankle or knee, yeah, it was. He just got tangled up with Lindholm in front, trying to battle for position. We did get word on Matt Grzelcyk, upper body will not return.
Frederick chases the puck in the left corner of the Panthers end. Ekman Larsson guides a backhand ahead. Barkov sails it back into the Bruins zone. Far point now. Rodriguez drops. Ekman Larsson shoots. And Ullmark came out, got a piece of that. Right point, Rodriguez. Tried to bank it out in front. Ullmark read it. Slapped over to the near side. Barkov right circle. Rodriguez's shot kicked out by Ullmark. Far corner, Reinhart. Reinhart spun it back to the net. Centered out in front. The Bruins scoop it up. They'll head north. McAvoy up left wing. Indirect off the wall looking for Frederick. McAvoy's going to head off and change. Mahura, a dish up the middle. And out to center ice comes Barkov. Over the line right side is Reinhart. Got a guy driving through the middle. The Bruins reject the centering feed. Mahura right circle. Centered. Scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. Pivots. Holds it. Left wing feed now. Geekie over the line left side. Geekie. Flipped it near corner. Carlo. Back of the net. Lundell. Stripped to the puck by Geekie. Marchand, who has the only goal here in the second. It's 2-1 Panthers with just over 10 minutes left here in the middle frame. Now Lundell center circle. Wobbles it to the far corner. Carlo knocked him off stride. Throws a backhand behind the net for Forbert. Up the middle. Deflected center circle. And Verhaeghe throws a backhand into the Bruins zone. Far corner Carlo. Relays for Forbert. Rimmed over to the near side. Marchand kicked it out to center ice. Whacked over the line. Coyle 2-on-1. Left circle. Coyle centered. And that pass was denied by Mikkola. Along the near side.
Playing center field is actually shading over towards that side. Coyle had the opportunity to rip that puck. Decided to go for the backhand pass.
Here's DeBrusk. He'll snap it over the line to Coyle. Gave it away up high. Bruins get it back. Marchand has to delay yet. DeBrusk in zone. Bruins tag up and will change with 9:18 left in the second. Panthers 2 and the Bruins 1. Puck sent up the middle. Zacha traps it. He'll work around a pick. Swings it up right wing. And now over the line right side is Patra. Look back. Fights off the Ekman Larsson check. Sent it to the near point.
Just out of Pasternak's range. Pasternak was moving one way. That pass was going the other.
Here's Shattenkirk. Relays up the right side. Patra. Headman pass. Dished away from Pasternak. Panthers counter back in. Stenlund. Directed to the near boards by Shattenkirk. Scooped up by McAvoy up the right side. Flutters it near side of the red line. Shattenkirk over the line. Zacha dropped it into the slot. Shattenkirk shoots. Bobrovsky to save. Gave a rebound, and then it's kicked back to him. 8:36 left here in the second. Panthers 2 and the Bruins 1 on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
When your celebration of life is prepaid today, your family is protected tomorrow. With us, you'll find patience, compassion, and attention to detail that is second to none. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top style deals. Like warm up her look with cozy flannel tops, sweaters, and jeans for women starting at just $25. Then finish the look with a pair of women's Tiffy duck boots by Universal Thread for $39.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
Grand Canyon University makes earning your degree possible with over 130 academic programs for traditional campus students, with more than 80 bachelor's programs offered online. GCU provides you with the personal support you need, from complimentary unofficial transcript evaluations within 24 business hours to scholarships, academic support, and your GCU graduation team, led by your own university counselor. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
The Bruins are celebrating Hockey Fights Cancer tonight. You can show your support by wearing the color lavender. Grab your Hockey Fights Cancer merchandise, such as a jersey, sweatshirt, novelty items, and more at the Pro Shop, powered by 47. Visit bostonproshop.com or stop by the Hub on Causeway to grab your Hockey Fights Cancer gear. 8.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Bruins trailing 2-1. Brad Marchand with the only goal here in the second. In the first, it was Barkov and Reinhart putting Florida in front. McAvoy and Lindholm on the back end. Zacha, Pasternak, and Patra out for the draw.
Zacha take the draw. It is on his strong side, but who would technically be the center there? I would think that Patra would be, right?
Patra's got it right hash. Takes a check, throws it behind the net. Patra corrals it at the point. Left point now, Lindholm. Pasternak a drive. Bobrovsky to save. There's a rebound available. Zacha a shot, and Bobrovsky to save. Bobrovsky's made some good stops, but he has left some loose change.
Zacha was all tied up with Mikkola. Mikkola trying to push him out of there. Zacha did get a whack at it.
Up the middle, here's Lindholm. Over the line right side, Patra flipped it to the near corner. Pasternak needed a lacrosse stick to knock that down. Along the near side, flipped ahead and out to the neutral zone. Lindholm tried to cut it off. Barkov, in turn, lost it to Zacha. Pasternak pulls it between the legs. Poke checked out in front. And then he crashed to the front of the net. The shot delivered by Zacha. The rebound, Pasternak dumped. We got a penalty.
Ekman Larson will go for slew footing. Pasternak, not slew footing, taking him down in front. Pasternak giving Bobrovsky a little tap on the pads. He kind of grazed him as he went through there trying to make that move.
This will be the first power play for the Bruins tonight. As he mentioned it in the pregame show, Florida's penalty kill last in the league here early in the season at 66.7%. Van Riemsdyk, Marchand, Coyle, Pasternak, and McAvoy, the five out there for the Bruins. Barkov will take the draw against Coyle, right circle.
Yeah, if the faceoff was on the other, I mean, Zacha would normally take that on the other side, but this is Coyle's strong side. This is where he scored the other day on that fake shot pass from Pasternak.
Near point Pasternak, center point McAvoy. Right circle to Marchand, collects, looks, feeds right of the net Van Riemsdyk. That long reach, banked it over to the far side. Center point, McAvoy on his backhand. Stick handles, looks, feeds far side, Marchand. Center point, McAvoy. Far circle, Marchand. Peels it back. Coyle plays catch with Marchand. Centered out in front, deflected over to the near side.
I don't know whether that was Van Riemsdyk or Bobrovsky.
Now Pastrnak, left point. Shoots it out in front. And Bobrovsky is stick save. Near side, Coyle trying to wedge it free. Reinhart couldn't get it out. Pastrnak wings it far side. Marchand shoots, and Bobrovsky holds up the glove. Makes the stop, but the play keeps going. Left point now, Pastrnak. Across, Marchand attacks to the right circle. Across, Coyle a shot. That got blocked. It's underneath one of the Panthers. The Bruins are trying to pry it free.
Blow the whistle.
And we've got a whistle finally. 6:41 left here in the second.
He blocked the shot Kulikov did by Coyle. And like a lot of times, guys will just, if you don't hear a whistle, you're just pitchfork and trying to get that puck out of there. And they just let it keep going. And it was up under his pants. But he was just laying there. He didn't pull it in, but he...
1:02 remaining on the Ekman-Larsson penalty.
Good pressure by that unit. You know, they had the Panthers running around a little bit. They were trying to take away Pastrnak. They're not giving him the one-timer at all. That was Reinhart kind of shading in that direction.
Zacha, DeBrusk, Geekie, Lindholm, and Shattenkirk out there now as they're doing some repairs in the blue paint to our left. Sergei Bobrovsky last year did not start the playoffs as the #1 goaltender. In fact, he lost the job late during the regular season to Alex Lyon, who essentially saved this team. Well, Marchand having a discussion with Chris Schlenker.
No, they're not going to let him out there. Marchand and McAvoy were going to come out, and now the referee won't let him out, even though they're still doing work in the crease.
Montgomery has a few words for the referee. But last year, Alex Lyon started the last 8 games of the season for the Panthers and the first 3 games of the playoffs. Zacha in for the draw.
He got him in the playoffs.
He did.
That and Pittsburgh losing.
Panthers fired all the way down the ice. 50 seconds left in the power play. Lindholm grabs it, looking for his first point of the season. The latecomer is DeBrusk, center circle, over the line left side, sent it to Geekie, protects near hash, flipped it up to the left point, settled by Lindholm.
Not easy.
Near side Geekie, and his pass too hard for Lindholm to handle. This goes all the way down. Now Allmark back of the net, leaves for Lindholm. He'll scoot ahead. 23 seconds left in the power play. Lindholm banked it back for Zacha, carries center circle, over the line DeBrusk. DeBrusk into the slot, lost it. And then the puck ricochets to Bobrovsky. He'll glove it.
And we're in the zone. I think DeBrusk was a little unsure of which direction he wanted to go with that puck. He had the right side all open if he wanted to make a pass over there. But he changed his mind and ended up losing it. They were in the zone easily.
Bruins trailing 2-1, just under 6 minutes left in the second. 13 seconds left in the power play. Patra, Pastrnak, and Marchand come out. Lindholm and McAvoy in the back end. And the Bruins win the draw. Here's Lindholm. Skates to the right point. Feeds right of the net. Saucered out in front, just over Pasternak's stick. McAvoy center point. Top right wing circle, Lindholm to McAvoy. Shoots. He ripped it over the crossbar. Penalty is over. And Ekman-Larsson's out of the box. He's going to have to stay on. This is icing here. As the puck is sent all the way down. Faceoff will come back down to our left.
Well, fans, Catches Law, the official law firm of the Boston Bruins, has won over $2 billion for their clients. When you're injured and can't work, turn to Catches Law. There's no fee unless you win. Go to catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Faceoff right circle in the Panthers' end. Patra in to take it. Kicked out of there. Marchand now barking at the linesman. And now Marchand will come in and take it against Lundell. Lundell wins it. Ekman Larson flips it high in the air and out to center ice. Blomberg knocked it down, swept it deep. Hallmark sets it up. Panthers change. Here's McAvoy. Threads it up the middle. Pasternak wanted to leave it for McAvoy. Didn't expect it. Shattenkirk's got it. He'll drill it into the right corner. If you're just joining us, Matt Grzelcyk done for the night with an injury. Bennett also left the ice here in the second period due to an injury. Puck slammed back into the Bruins zone. Here's Tkachuk. Shoots. Stopped out in front. It never got to Ullmark. Held in along the near side by Balinskis. And now stolen by Heinen. He'll march out to the neutral zone, making his Bruins debut this season. Got it in, then he got cut off. Panthers coming the other way. High slot Verhaeghe shoots wide, going glove side. Heinen takes a look, punched it ahead, couldn't get it out. Right corner, Tkachuk. Created a reverse hit, right point, Mahura, rink wide. Sent toward the net, that got blocked. Kulikov's drive never got there. Around to the near side, it's Tkachuk.
I don't think he could touch it for, it was either a high stick or a hand pass. If he would have touched it, the whistle would have gone. So he let it go, and now the Bruins ice it.
4:13 left here in the second. Bruins trailing 2-1, so the faceoff will be in zone for the Bruins. Barkov's going to take it against Coyle. Tale of two periods. Bruins got outshot 16-6 in the first. It's 12-4 Bruins here in the second. But the Panthers still retain their one-goal lead. Barkov wins the draw to Ekman Larson. His shot kicked out by Ullmark. Right up the middle, and the Bruins crank it off the glass and back to the Panthers line. Cousins dished it into the Bruins zone, cut off by Forbort. He'll go rink wide. Carlo up the right side. Chop back into the Panthers end. Bruins will change. Ekman Larson settles the puck. He'll wheel up the middle out to center ice. Left wing feed. Forsling cranks it in. Near side, Carlo knocked off stride by Cousins. Long shot taken in by Ullmark. Carlo having a word for Cousins. He didn't like the way he hit him in the right corner. We'll take a timeout. 3:41 left here in the second. Bruins trailing the Panthers 2-1 on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins radio network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination, and then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you, around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top deals on meal must-haves, like save on quick meals and get purple carrot and Gardein plant-based entrees on sale for $3.99. Or save on favorite sides, like Tyson Anytizers wings and chicken breast strips on sale for $6.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Florida scored twice in the first period. Barkov and Reinhart, the markers. Brad Marchand, 3:38 into the second period. That's where we stand with 3:41 remaining in the second. Faceoff will be in the right circle, the Bruins end. Pasternak having a conversation with Derek Forbort. Pasternak 2 goals and an assist here on Saturday night against the Red Wings, which included a fabulous goal on the penalty shot, the second he has scored on this year. Jeremy Swayman mentioned it after that game. He said when it comes to Pasternak, he is unreadable as a shooter. Bruins win the draw. Forbort pumps it up the middle and all the way down. And we'll do it again. Back in the zone to our right.
I thought that went off a Panthers player. That's what Forber thought too.
Jim Montgomery saying the same thing. Face off in the left circle in the Bruins zone. Patra will take it against Barkov. As the right-hander, Barkov wins it, but it skids by Forsling.
That's a tough matchup.
Barkov, a former Selke winner. Here's Reinhart, brings it in, far side. His shot, stick save made by Olmark. Far corner now, Barkov. Wedged the backhand up top, Forsling. Back to Barkov, left hash. Centered, and what a stop by Olmark on Rodriguez, point blank.
Rodriguez has had a couple chances today.
Now Zaka over the line, high slot. Shoots off his stick into the protected netting.
Olmark's made some good saves. That one might be his best. Moving from right to left. Hard pass for Rodriguez going to the net. And they found a seam, Barkov did, to get this puck to him. Threw some sticks and skates. And Olmark has to push off and get over. Oh, he barely keeps that out.
Rodriguez signed a 4-year, $12 million deal with Florida in the offseason after playing last year in Colorado. Coyle in for the draw left circle in the Panthers end. 3:04 left here in the second. 2-1 Panthers. Coyle wins it. Marchand shoots off a stick into the protective netting. Faceoff will stay in the left circle in the Panthers end. So with the injury to Bennett, Lundell will move up and center Tkachuk and Verhaeghe. Coyle digs in. They both go down at the dot. Squirts up top. Lindholm shoots, blocked. And it's chipped ahead. Tkachuk. Center circle Verhaeghe. Over the line near side. Tkachuk spun around on a hit by Carlo. Tkachuk had it bounce by him near side. Here's Marchand. Feeds it to the middle. Coyle spreads it wide. Dumped into the left corner. Chopped over to the near side by Kulikov. DeBrusque, near circle Marchand. Drove it far side. Carlo, right circle, shoots, blocked. Carlo back to the net. Carlo looking for Marchand. Couldn't get it by Kulikov's stick. 2:23 left here in the second. 2-1 Florida. Along the near side, Kulikov. Passes up the right side, Tkachuk. Flipped one off the glass. Didn't get it too deep. And Lindholm cut it off, then gave it away. Tkachuk sent it over the line for Lomberg, far circle. Shoots, and Olmark will take it into the stomach and hold.
Yeah, Tkachuk tried a soft chip into the zone. And Lindholm went back and retrieved it and then tried to make a pass up, and Tkachuk picked this off out of the air. Give Lomberg a shot over from the left wing side that time. Got inside the left wing circle, just above the dot.
Tkachuk last year in the first round had nearly half his points in the playoffs against the Bruins. He had 11 of his 24.
The puck finds him. He just knows where to go. Not the fastest guy. Good size, but great stick, great instinct. Terrific around the front of the net.
Bruins win the draw. Back of his net, McAvoy avoids the pressure, sent it up the right side. Here's Shattenkirk. Up right wing, it's deflected deep. Bobrovsky back of the net, directing traffic. Balinskis didn't get a clean feed away and fought off the hit from Frederick.
He ducked underneath it.
Near side, Frederick in the near corner. Frederick jamming away, working on him as Balinskis. Frederick stays with it. He's got a couple of goals here early in the season. Van Riemsdyk trying to get to it. Cousins flipped it to the middle, and out comes Mahura. He's got Lomberg breaking. Lomberg into the far circle. Shot it wide. This will rim all the way out. Frederick ahead Van Riemsdyk.
He's exhausted after that battle in the corner, though. He needs to get off.
And the Bruins will make wholesale changes with 1:15 left here in the second. Panthers 2, Bruins 1. Forsling indirect off the wall. Got it in. Stenlund at the high slot. Lost it. Bruins steer around to check. Pasternak. A dish to the center circle. Zaka. Swept at center circle. Carlo. He'll pump it deep. Around to the near side it comes. Ekman Larson dealing with Zaka. Pasternak dives in. Tkachuk knocked down by Lindholm. Near circle Pasternak. Try to dish it to the middle. Forsling can't corral Pasternak. Now Patra got knocked down by Stenlin in the right circle. Carlo keeps it in. 35 seconds left here in the period. Tkachuk backpedals near circle of his own zone. Wanted to go quick up. He'll send it to the left side. Forsling whistles it in. Lindholm, right corner, shoveled it back to the net. Carlo up the right side. Florida changing. The puck comes out to center ice. Pasternak tried to softly get into the middle. Unable to do so. Now a steal by Rodriguez, far corner. Carlo takes care of him at the end boards. 5 seconds left. Lindholm banked it ahead. Patra up left wing. He'll knuckle it in, and that will do it for the middle period here at TD Garden. The Bruins with the only goal in that second period. We're at the end of 2. It's the Panthers 2 and the Bruins 1. Here's and I will bring you back for the second intermission in just a moment. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins radio network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
When your celebration of life is prepaid today, your family is protected tomorrow. With us, you'll find patience, compassion, and attention to detail that is second to none. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top deals on meal must-haves, like make it a pasta night and get Good & Gather cheese tortellini on sale for $6.99. And buy one, get one 20% off Good & Gather ground beef and create the perfect homemade meat sauce. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your plans, and your treatment. Consider Kesimpta, ofatumumab 20 milligram injection. You can take it yourself from the comfort of home. If you're ready for something different, ask your healthcare provider about Kesimpta and check out the details at kesimpta.com. Brought to you by Novartis Pharmaceuticals Corporation.
At TLC Laser Eye Centers, we want you to get LASIK as much as you do. That's why we partner with most vision insurance plans, Cigna, VSP, and IMED, and more. At TLC, being able to accept vision insurance is just one more way we're helping the world see better with less dependency on glasses and contacts. Visit tlcoffer.com to book your consultation today. TLC Laser Eye Centers, the doctor's choice for LASIK.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I gotta change the oil in my car.
Right now, you can get 5 quarts of STP conventional or high mileage with an STP oil filter for only $27.99.
Get in zone. And what do I do with my old oil?
We can recycle your used oil for free.
Get in zone, and I might need some help.
No problem. We have helpful how-tos at AutoZone.com.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a .32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including IMED. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the Independent Doctors of Optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
Tucker and Rich, morning 6 to 10 on the Sports Hub.
Coyle keeps the puck in. DeBrusque charges right circle. Backhands out in front. They score! Brad Marchand won a stick battle out in front. Bobrovsky had charged over to the far post. Bruins on the board, trailing 2-1. And that's the scores. We've hit the second intermission at TD Garden. The Panthers 2 and the Bruins 1. And a strong response by the Bruins after a sluggish first.
Yeah, I mean, Florida was flying in the first, and the Bruins did not match it, not even close. And, you know, they had 1 or 2 chances, the Bruins did, but several good opportunities and 2 goals. and it resulted in a 2-0 lead there for the Panthers after one period of play. Bruins just looked like a step slow, and they were kind of, the execution wasn't on. They end up, having a takeaway. Barkov takes the puck away from Patra behind the net and is able to center one for a goal there. 2-on-1 where Barkov scored. There was a breakaway by Rodriguez, and there were multiple chances in that first period from the slot area and from good areas that Ullmark had to make saves on. There were much fewer in the second period. There were still a couple, but there were much fewer in the second. And it was the Bruins that especially through the first maybe 15 minutes, I thought were the better team, and certainly the better team in that second period. And they got the one goal to show for it. They got their forechecking game going. They got their down low game going a bit. They defended much better. They defended through the neutral zone a little bit better because there was just too much speed for Florida in the first. And Marchand gets credit for the goal, but it was also a good play by Coyle and Jake DeBrusk. And then Marchand trying to get inside position there on Forsling. A lot of line changing. The fourth line stayed the same, but they didn't play much in the second period. A lot of ice time for defensemen with Grzelcyk leaving halfway through the first period. Then the other injury was Sam Bennett. That's a significant injury for the Florida Panthers. He's a big part of their team, and today was his first game back, and it looked like he got his leg, maybe either his knee or his ankle, his left knee or left ankle got kind of caught up with Lindholm, and it didn't look good. He was in a lot of pain, and they had to help him off.
The Bruins had all sorts of momentum going early in that second period, and then Morgan Geekie got flagged for a goaltender interference. It seemed to take away a little bit of the momentum from the Bruins. Yeah, it was a nice little play. They win a battle. Geekie, he's got an opportunity to shoot there, but he actually makes a nice little 7-8 foot pass to James Van Riemsdyk, and Van Riemsdyk had the chance, and Geekie was continuing on towards the net. It looked like he got pushed by Mahura into Bobrovsky. They didn't see it that way. They gave Geekie the penalty. The Bruins another strong kill. The Bruins had a power play of their own, and I thought they moved it around pretty effectively. They were trying to Florida's really trying to take away David Pastrnak in that left wing circle, so it's got to leave somebody else open. And I think if they get another power play, I'm sure that they're going to look at it and talk about it. But that was their only power play of the game so far, and I thought they generated a couple good looks, but nothing to show for it. And Van Riemsdyk's around it again, around the front of the net, and that's what you want him to do. But now you got to see it. Now you got to see it finished off. He was stopped twice in that second period alone, and Sergei Bobrovsky's made some good saves. He's also left some rebounds. Yeah, but that's his MO, right? I mean, they know that. He's an athletic goaltender. He can move quickly side to side, and I think some of the chances the Bruins generated have been in tight. They haven't had that. I think Pastrnak had one good shot where there was a rebound and they were trying to get to it. He's made a couple good saves in tight. Made one on Shattenkirk coming in. He made another one in the second period. And then, I mean, they can get to him. They know they can get to him. But now the push has to be getting that inside ice in front of the net. I think with Florida's defense now, without Ekblad, without Montour, they can be had down there. They really do. And you got some guys who have played on several different teams here recently. And, Ekman Larsson's here for his first year. Mikola's here for his first year. You want to take a stab at 26? Balzinskis? Balinskis. I said it once during the game, and I butchered it there. But, yeah, I mean, Kulikov, I mean, you can get inside ice on some of these guys, I think, in front of the net, and that's going to be key here in the third. Late in that second period, you talked a little bit about Ullmark, but that save he made on Rodriguez late, that could be crucial. Rodriguez has had good chances today. So is Verhaeghe, and he's had their numbers so far. And Ullmark's been really good, and he's had to be. He had to be when the Bruins were trying to find their game in the first, and it took them to the second period to finally get going. Scoring summary in the first. Alexander Barkov, his second from Sam Reinhart and Nico Mikkola, 6:13 in, 1-0 Panthers. Then Sam Reinhart converts his eighth from Barkov at 15:08. We move into the second. Brad Marchand with his fifth from Jake DeBrusk and Charlie Coyle at 3:38, and that's where we stand. Shots on goal in favor of the Panthers, 25-20. It was 14-9 Bruins in the second period. On the power play, the Panthers 0 for 2. And the Bruins 0 for 1. Music of the Game is brought to you by Live Nation. Don't Kiss Blink-182 One More Time tour live at Fenway Park on July 23rd with special guest Pierce the Veil. Get tickets now at redsox.com/Blink-182. Joe Murray as your Sports Hub headlines next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top breakfast deals. Like feed your hunger first and get Jimmy Dean's sausage, egg and cheese croissants and more breakfast sandwiches on sale for $5.99. Or save on Dunkin' Donuts coffee and get 2 bags for just $6.99 each. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your plans, and your treatment. Consider Kesimpta, ofatumumab 20 milligram injection. You can take it yourself from the comfort of home. If you're ready for something different, ask your healthcare provider about Kesimpta and check out the details at kesimpta.com. Brought to you by Novartis Pharmaceuticals Corporation.
What if power outages were out of the picture? What if major storms became minor inconveniences? Work with Black & Veatch, and what if is all you need to ask. In pursuit of resilience, we'll handle what next.
At TLC Laser Eye Centers, we want you to get LASIK as much as you do. That's why we partner with most vision insurance plans, Cigna, VSP, and IMET, and more. At TLC, being able to accept vision insurance is just one more way we're helping the world see better with less dependency on glasses and contacts. Visit tlcoffer.com to book your consultation today. TLC Laser Eye Centers, the doctor's choice for LASIK.
Hi, I'm Drew Barrymore, and let me tell you how Tidy Cats simplifies litter care while giving your cats what they deserve. Do you have a finicky feline like mine? Peach, you heard me. Try Tidy Care Comfort with smaller granules for a gentle paw feel. Or maybe you want to keep an extra eye on your cat's health. That's what Tidy Care Alert is all about. It uses color-changing crystals to help alert you of potential health concerns. There's something for every kitty's needs, and you can find it at one of my favorite stores, Walmart.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
The home of the Bruins, Patriots, Rams, and Celtics. Boston's home for sports is 95 The Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station. Sports Hub headlines.
NHL scoreboard. After 2 periods, the Flyers and Hurricanes tied at 2. Seattle has a 3-2 lead on Tampa Bay. The Ducks and Penguins also tied at 2. And in the second period right now, Rangers and Jets tied at 1. Red Wings, Islanders, no score. And after 1 period, Columbus has a 2-1 lead over Dallas. Later on tonight, Arizona hosts Chicago. And the Vegas Golden Knights host Montreal. The Celtics in action tonight versus Washington. They have a 110-83 lead right now, 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown, 36 points. Jason Tatum has 33. And at the World Series, Texas has a 3-0 lead over Arizona in the fourth inning. It's time to register for the Be Fit Challenge. Powered by National Grid. Participate in the one-of-a-kind event on Sunday, January 28th at TD Garden. The walk, run, or step to benefit first responders, military charities. You can also join the virtual step challenge the week before the main event. To learn more and register, head to bostonbruins.com/BeFitChallenge. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Football season's here. Time to get your car ready for the colder days ahead. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com to save 20% off your next service at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Bruins, they trail 2-1 right now to the Florida Panthers. The third period is next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealer.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top style deals. Like warm up her look with cozy flannel tops, sweaters, and jeans for women starting at just $25. Then finish the look with a pair of women's Tiffy Duck boots by Universal Thread for $39.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your plans, and your treatment. Consider Kesimpta, ofatumumab 20 milligram injection. You can take it yourself from the comfort of home. If you're ready for something different, ask your healthcare provider about Kesimpta and check out the details at kesimpta.com. Brought to you by Novartis Pharmaceuticals Corporation.
At TLC Laser Eye Centers, we want you to get LASIK as much as you do. That's why we partner with most vision insurance plans, Cigna, VSP, and iMet, and more. At TLC, being able to accept vision insurance is just one more way we're helping the world see better with less dependency on glasses and contacts. Visit tlcoffer.com to book your consultation today. TLC Laser Eye Centers, the doctor's choice for LASIK.
The Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot are in a league of their own when it comes to rugged capability. Their relentless power and versatility make these vehicles the ultimate challengers for exhilarating adventures and formidable terrain. But it's not just performance that makes these cars special. It's the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. That's why we're KBB.com's best value brand of 2023.
Available all-wheel drive on Pilot based on 2023 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Sustainable. Infrastructure. Few words combined have bigger business implications. At Black & Veatch, we believe the best way to approach it is the big way. By big thinking and even bigger follow-through. So keep thinking up big ideas. What if 0 drops of water went to waste? What if sustainability goals became sustainability givens? From there, we'll handle what next.
That's the sound your engine's supposed to make. And with Valvoline, it will. Because in a side-by-side test, it was found to offer 24 times stronger protection than the industry-leading synthetic. Protection that can help prevent performance loss and eventual engine failure. So when you use Valvoline, your engine will always sound like this. When you use the leading synthetic, not so much. Maximize engine life with Valvoline, the original motor oil.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub. Now it's time to look back at 100 years of Boston Bruins hockey. Presented by Granite City Electric.
Centering pass, Houston knocked down Brian Ogilvie. Good tough second, Houston comes away. Good keep on the right side to Kenny Hodge across the line. Back to Disick, his shot, more! Johnny Disick gets number 500, and everybody's off the Boston bench to congratulate the Chief, and the crowd gives him a standing ovation. Not only his 500 that ties this hockey game, and he started it with a booming check on Brian Ogilvie in his own zone.
The legendary Bob Wilson with a call. Back on this date in 1975, Johnny Busick notched his 500th goal in a 3-2 victory over the Blues at Boston Garden. Busick scored 545 goals in total for the Bruins, making him the all-time franchise leader. The two-time Stanley Cup winner with the Bees finished his career with 556 goals, which includes his first 2 seasons in Detroit, and ranks 28th all-time in NHL history. That look back at 100 years of Bruins hockey was presented by Granite City Electric Supply, celebrating 100 years of service to electrical contractors and our communities throughout New England. Go to GraniteCityElectric.com. First time the Bruins had trailed heading into the third period. It's 2-1 Florida. Bruins will be working left to right here in this third period.
I looked that up. I wasn't sure if they had trailed at all. They certainly have not. They're 2-0 and they're tied after 2 periods, and they're 5-0-1 when they're ahead after 2 periods. But today, first game that they've trailed.
They have trailed in a third period before in Anaheim. They were down 1-0 when Mason McTavish
Yeah, that
scored.
was scoreless going into the third, right?
And then Matt Patra scored 2 to wrest control of the game, and the Bruins went on to the victory. Lundell wins the faceoff. We're underway here in the third period. Forsling near circle. Drills it diagonally far side. Tkachuk deadens it, and the puck floats to the far corner. Coyle stripped of it. Lundell back of the net. Now back of the cage for Hagee. Comes out in front. It's swept out of the blue paint after it just skidded off of Allmark's pad. And we have icing on the Bruins.
That was a puck battle that Florida came out with. Hagee wasn't involved in the battle, but he's the one coming around the net on this wraparound chance. Surprised Lindholm. Didn't expect him to go that direction that quickly.
Faceoff near circle in the Bruins end. Barkov will take it against Coyle. A little early movement. The centerman reset. Bruins win it. Slap back of the net by Carlo and banked out to center ice by Lindholm. Chopped down low by DeBrusk. He set up Marchand's goal, which made it a 1-goal affair. Bruins keep the puck in right point. Now Coyle high slot. Coyle flipped it to the far corner. DeBrusk far hash. Scrambles up top. Cycles the puck to McAvoy. Just top by him. And Barkov has it. He'll flip it out to center ice. Rodriguez dished it to the slot. Reinhart sent it wide. Forbert got a piece of that. Back of the net. Forbert trying to trap Reinhart. Cues it over to the near wall. Scooped up by Zacha. He'll head north. Zacha left wing. Over the line left side. Pasternak. Punched it back of the net. Pasternak shakes off a check. Lost his footing. And now the Panthers will burst the other way. Losterinen over the line far side. Shoots. Shattenkirk got a piece of that. Flipped over to the near wall. Losterinen has lost his stick. It's shattered back of the net. Right point held in by the Panthers. They flip it over to the near side. Mikkola protects. Mikkola battling Shattenkirk. Patra had it deflect off his skate to the far side. We're about a minute and a half into the third period. Bruins trailing 2-1. Left point Mahura shoots, blocked. Near corner Lomber protects, shields the puck near side. And the Bruins will flip it ahead and out to center ice. Lomber tried to draw a penalty. And now Pasternak sends it deep. Cousins with a little whack on Pasternak.
Pasternak cross-checked him. There's usually a reason.
Both those guys change. Pasternak barking at Cousins as he exits. Now Omar back of the net. The puck hits the broken stick. Left point held in by Balinskis. Near corner Lawrence. Added poke check free. Out come the Bruins with an odd man chance. Van Riemsdyk to Geekie right point. To the right circle. Centered. Sent through the goal mouth. Held in by a hustling Carlo at the left point. And the pass is picked off. Tkachuk chewing on that mouth guard. Banked it out to center ice. Geekie's got it. He'll sling it deep into his own zone. Carlo almost overskated it. Flipped it back of the net. Frederick there. Bruins making some changes. Frederick up the right side now to McAvoy. Bank pass ahead carried in by Coyle. Draws some of the contact from Ekman Larsson. Coming the other way up left wing is Rodriguez. He'll skip it into the left corner. Gets around Shattenkirk. And Shattenkirk knocked him down at the end boards. It squirts to Forbert. He'll pivot. Drill it out to center ice for Marchand. Gets around Ekman Larsson, then stripped to the puck. Out at center ice, grabbed by Shattenkirk. He'll flip it in. Waved into the right corner by DeBrusk. Ekman Larsson tries the far side. Bruins keep it in. Left point. Forbert shoots. Sails into the right corner. 16.5 left here in the third. 2-1 Panthers. DeBrusk high slot. Coyle took a bump from Verhaeghe just off the bench. DeBrusk hustles to keep the puck in. He got separated from the biscuit by Ekman Larsson. Now Forsling up the left side. Dished it off the glass. Cut off by Shattenkirk. His pass to the middle. Barkov got and then swept down low by Shattenkirk. He'll head off and change. Puck shoveled to the far side out to center ice. Tkachuk knocked off stride by McAvoy. Brought in by Patra. Poke check. Lundell whacked it back into the neutral zone. Lindholm with it. Long left wing feed. And an icing call is issued.
Now trying to find Patra in the neutral zone that time, so Patra could just dump the puck in. Now that line has to stay. Patra, Zacha, Pasternak.
Faceoff will be in the near circle in the Bruin zone. Patra, the right-hander, will take it against Lostarinen. Last year, he broke his tibia in the conference final against Carolina and missed the Stanley Cup final against Vegas. Puck rattled the high slot wide by Kulikov. Lostarinen dished it up top. Kulikov shoots wide. Rebound to the near corner. Pastrnak, his bank ahead, picked off by Cousins. Pastrnak gets it back. Tried to flip it by Cousins. Cousins creates a turnover. Cousins far corner. Cousins knocked down by McAvoy. Trying to stay with it. They battle at the far hash. Flip to the middle by McAvoy, and out comes Lindholm. He'll skate to the right side of the red line. Mikkola almost took his knees out. Lindholm's lost his stick as the puck skids back to the far side in the Panthers end. Carlo with it, cuts it off, waits for everybody to get onside. He'll drive it softly to the far corner. We've played 5 minutes here in the third. Bruins down 1 goal, 2-1. Beecher chopped it back of the net. Steen tried to center, denied. Stenlund stripped to the puck by Heinen. Flipped to Steen left corner. Grabbed by Kulikov. Steen trying to work it free. Steen knocked off stride. And Verhaeghe raked it up the glass and back to the Bruins zone.
These guys haven't played a ton of hockey here in this game, but that's a good shift right there. Talking about the fourth line for the Bruins.
Forbert, right wing, planted off the wall is Frederick. He'll drive it into the right corner and go and chase. Balinskis back of the net. Comes out in front. Threw it through the slot. And coming the other way, it's drilled in by Rodriguez. Far corner Lindholm. 14-18 left here in the third. 2-1 Panthers. Mahura kicked it into the near corner. Rodriguez, or pardon me, Reinhardt. He scored in the first period, lost the puck. Geekie turns and will head north. He'll snap it up the middle. Frederick, center circle, over the spoke B. Took a hit up high. We play on. That was Balinskis who got a piece of him. And it's driven off the wall and back into the Bruins zone. No icing here. And then Frederick, a little pop on Barkov. It was 26 who hit him, not necessarily 16. But he got a piece of him.
Oh, hit the one that's closest to you then.
The puck driven behind the Bruins net. Ullmark had to wait for it to come into the trapezoid. Sent it over to the near wall. Florida last year, one of the most penalized teams in the league. This year, they have been a very disciplined group thus far.
Had to have been.
Here's Marchand over the line left side. Passed it behind the Florida net. Scooped up by Forsling. He'll drill it up the near wall. It skips by Carlo, and we have an icing call here on the Panthers.
I hope we get another look at that hit. It looked like Frederick was trying to get that puck and chip it by. Yeah, it wasn't much. The left hand was up near his face, but it wasn't hard by any means. Actually, there really wasn't anything there. It was his own stick that got him.
Face-off right circle in the Panthers end.
Balinskis put his hand up, and then Frederick was putting the stick up to protect himself, and it was his own stick.
Each team with only one shot this period. We played 7 minutes. As the puck is knuckled back into the Bruins zone. Florida can change quickly after the icing. Shattenkirk snapped it ahead Pastrnak. He'll float one to the far circle in the Panther end. Lomberg far side. Tapped it into the Bruins zone. McAvoy cut it off. Zacha drills it up the far side. Pastrnak with a step to the high slot. Right circle, centered. McAvoy shoots, he scores! McAvoy with goals in back-to-back games. A beautiful run. Finished by 73. Bruins 2, Panthers 2.
I watched him coming up the ice the whole time here. Nice one-touch pass. One-timer pass, I should say. The McAvoy gets back on it, zips it up the right side to Zacha. Zacha, hard pass from right wing to left wing to Pastrnak. Pastrnak works his way from left to right, and then gets his pass to McAvoy, who's going to the net. Nobody picks him up. Florida was back, but he had 2 or 3 guys chasing Pastrnak. And it leaves McAvoy alone. He picks it up, and he chips it up and over top of Bobrovsky.
So the Bruins have rallied from 2 down to square the game with 12:40 left here in the third. Lomberg was the nearest guy to McAvoy.
Yeah, but you had two guys chasing Pastrnak. So the defenseman had a beat on him, and the back checker thought he could lift his stick, so he forgot about the late guy coming, and that was Charlie McAvoy.
Bruins glove the puck down near side. Frederick throws it back into the near point, held in high slot. Reinhart dangles to the right circle, centered, and it was just between Barkov and Mahura, and it'll float back into the Panthers' end. In front of his bench, Barkov snaps it through the middle, deflects over to the near side. Carlo gets there first, punched it ahead. Geeky floats one out to center ice. 8 minutes gone by here in the third. Bruins 2 and the Panthers 2. Carlo, center circle over the red line. In it goes, around it comes. Far corner, Balinskis got it away from Marchand. DeBrusque trapped it. Bruins keep it in. Now coming the other way is Lundell. Over the line, high slot, Lundell. Bruins swallow him up, and then the shot delivered by Lundell into Ullmark's glove. We'll take a timeout. 11:38 left here in the third. Bruins 2 and the Panthers 2 on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top style deals. Like warm up her look with cozy flannel tops, sweaters, and jeans for women starting at just $25. Then finish the look with a pair of women's Tiffy duck boots by Universal Thread for $39.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this.
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
David Pastrnak, Pavel Zacha with the assists on McAvoy's game tire. With those feeds, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation donates another $200 to the Greater Boston Food Bank to help fight food insecurity. Learn more about feeding the puck for families at 985thesportshub.com/feedthepuck. Face off in the left circle in the Bruins end. 11:38 left here in the third. Lundell will take the draw against Coyle. Coyle out with DeBrusque and Marchand. The Jim Montgomery blender came out early in the game. Along the near side, Tkachuk shoots, blocked. Tkachuk left corner, back of the net. Lundell tossed it up top. Ekman Larson threw it off the side of the cage. Far corner now, Tkachuk. Tried to center, denied by Coyle. And now Verhaeghe knocked down, sent off the side of the net by Lundell. May have hit Ullmark's glove.
Great effort by Verhaeghe. Yeah, he got knocked down, but from his knees, he's able to keep that puck alive.
Marchand with it, up left wing. Tkachuk chasing him. Marchand wrists it to the far corner. He and Ekman Larson come together. Marchand knocked him down, back of the net now. Marchand centered. And the Panthers can't get it out. Forward a drive. Kicked out by Bobrovsky. Patra left of the net. Patra up top. Now Forbert. Rister. Off the side of the cage. The fans behind the net saw the mesh move. Wrap around. Marchand kicks it over to the near side. Right point McAvoy. Right point now to Marchand. Shoots. Bobrovsky the save. Big rebound. And it's flipped by the Panthers up the middle. And we have one of the Panthers that's hurt. Tkachuk now wants a piece of McAvoy. Ekman Larson's the guy down.
Referee had his arm up. I did not see what happened. McAvoy was coming through the slot.
The referees are talking it over, but only with Matthew Tkachuk, as Pastrnak will come over. And pardon me, it's the referee and one of the linesmen.
I mean, Ekman Larson's fine. I don't know what happened to him. He's standing. He laid there. Make sure you get the call, though.
McAvoy's going to the box.
Number 73, Boston's been
given a major penalty, and that will be reviewed.
Major, so I didn't see it, so I have to take a look. They'll review it now. Yeah, McAvoy got him up high. And Ekman Larsson didn't have the puck. He got a piece of the head. Yeah. I think the major's going to stick. He just moved the puck, but so if you don't want to call a late hit, they'll call a high hit. The whole thing is at the main point of contact, right? It's a little late, and he definitely catches a good portion of the head, the chin. And Ekman Larsson's going down to the locker room now, probably presumably to get checked protocol.
So the referees here, Chris Schlenker and Kelly Sutherland, taking a look at the iPad in the visiting penalty box.
This one's, unfortunately for Charlie McAvoy and the Bruins, is not going to end well.
Here comes the explanation from Kelly Sutherland.
Number 73 has been assessed a match penalty for a legal check to the head.
Well, McAvoy will exit the game. He's down to 4 defensemen here for the last 10.5 minutes.
McAvoy barking at Kelly Sutherland as he exits. And now the Bruins are going to have to kill this off, as Piercy mentioned, with 4D. Matt Grisick left early in the game. Didn't see him after the midway point of the first period. Oscar Steen will serve. It's a 2-2 game after McAvoy had tied it at the 7:20 mark. Panthers win the draw. High slot Barkov shoots. Blocked into the near corner. Bruins fire it back at the net. Now Forward wings it up the middle and all the way down. Barkov back to get it. He opened the scoring. Panthers had a 2-0 lead in the first. Bruins carved into that in the second and then evened it here in the third. Far side at center ice. Rodriguez knocked down. Over the line left side Tkachuk. Throws it off the surface. He's saying the faceoff should be inside, even though he sailed it into the crowd.
Fans, hockey season is Peerless Boiler season. Replace your old boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion tankless water heater. Find your local dealer at peerlessboilers.com. And remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
The Panthers here early in the season have 4 power play goals. 3 of them are from Sam Reinhart.
Judd, the faceoff does stay inside. If he was inside the blue line, it stays inside.
I think he wanted to make sure that the linesman spotted that. They win the faceoff, but Rodriguez can't hold on to it. It pops out to the neutral zone. Barkov, right wing feed Tkachuk. Saucer back to Barkov. Stripped by Carlo in the far corner. Just over 4 minutes left on the major penalty assessed to McAvoy. Marchand trying to play off the pile. And the Panthers get to it. Up top, here's Tkachuk. Shoots. Taken in by Omar, who got a good look. 3:58 left in the major. 9:30 left here in regulation.
Yeah, pretty good grinding battle there. In the corner that time. You had 3 Bruins over there. You had 3 Panthers over there. Finally, eventually, this puck gets rotated back to the point. And I think Tkachuk taking shots from out there. Lindholm makes sure that he's got the stick of Sam Reinhart controlled.
Bruins play the puck over to the near side, chip it ahead and back out to center ice. Forsling back to get it. Forsling waits for his group to come back. They'll try and come up with a little speed together. Forsling fired it off the glass. Around it comes. Lindholm lost his footing trying to kick the puck. Trapped by Beecher at the far hash. And it's deflected by Zacha out to center ice. It's a foot race with Forsling. Zacha then lost his footing on left wing. He's going to exit.
Forsling turned and got in the way of Zacha, so he's had to go around him.
Near side in the Bruins zone, they backhand one up the middle and all the way down. Change some of the penalty killers. 3:10 left here on the major. 2 apiece. 8:39 left here in the third. DeBrusk and Marchand up front. Carlo and Forbert on the back end. Here's Lundell. Leaves near side the neutral zone. Reinhart. Right wing feed. Brought in by Rodriguez. He'll rim it over to the near corner. Kachuk crashes in. Kachuk back of the net. Cranked it into the far corner. Up top, Reinhart. Plays give and go. Right hash, it's Rodriguez. Stick handles and looks. Rodriguez up top. Barkov. Near circle, Lundell. Rink wide, right of the net. Ullmark to save the rebound. Deflected out of there. I think Reinhart had it denied by some of the traffic in front. Left circle, Lundell shoots. Blocker to side by Ullmark. Puck slapped over to the far side, and it skids free. Here's Marchand, up left wing. He'll fling it all the way down.
Wow, what a sequence there for Linus Ullmark. Save on that rebound with the pad, getting over to make that save. And then another one right after it.
Bruins short for another 2 minutes. That's the time left on the major penalty that was assessed. There was a match penalty assessed to McAvoy. Right point, Forsling, right circle. Center point, Forsling up top. Panthers send it down low. Shattenkirk cuts it off. Backhands to the far side. Lindholm will spear it all the way down. 7:15 left
Lindholm
here in the third.
Really aggressive that time, all the way out near the blue line, knocking his man down.
Over the line right side is Verhaeghe. Swatted off his stick by Carlo. Near corner, Losterinen down low. Back of the net, Losterinen. Deflected to the far corner. Forbert got tripped up. Ullmark has lost his stick. High slot, Forsling shoots. Ullmark to save the rebound. Punched out of there by Frederick and out to center ice. Carlo retrieves Ullmark's stick. 1:15 left on the major. Panthers will make some changes. Rodriguez leaves for the late coming Kachuk. He'll ramble over the line left side. His pass hit Rodriguez, so Florida has to back out. 1 minute to go on the major. Barkov leaves back in his own end. Reinhart left wing feed. And Rodriguez had it in his skates. Shattenkirk drills it up the near side. It just squeezes by Kachuk and out to center ice. He'll pound it back into his own zone. Now Barkov. A little urgency over the line left side. Kachuk looks to the middle. Kachuk, his pass to Flex. Near point Rodriguez. Rink wide Reinhart. Far side. It's Barkov. Back of the net. Kachuk relays to the near corner. Everybody on the perimeter for Florida. Kachuk. Backhands near wall, Rodriguez, center point, Barkov, Rodriguez, shoots, Ullmark the save. Might have been a tip by Kachuk. 18 seconds left on the Bruins penalty. Barkov, far side, sent right of the net, Kachuk, deflected up top, center point, Barkov, near circle, Rodriguez, shot it through the goal mouth. The Bruins are about to be back to full strength in 4 seconds. Coyle over the line, high slot, flips to Pasternak, far circle, barrels back of the net, stripped to the puck. Steams out of the box. The Bruins kill it off. What a job! With only 4 defensemen. Puck sizzled all the way into the Bruins end. Ullmark drills it up the glass out to center ice. Forsling back in his own end. Left wing feed Losterinen. 5:10 remaining here in regulation. 2 apiece. Back of the net, Forbert. Guides it around to the far side. Pasternak. Bruins don't get the puck out. Now they do. Patra pivots up the middle, around a check, around another. Over the line right side. And he flipped it to the right hash. Sent back into the neutral zone. Lawrence chopped it down low. Lindholm back to get it. Cranked it up the far side. And Verhaeghe thought he kept it in. The linesman right there to make the call. We'll take a timeout. 4:45 left here in the third. Bruins 2 and the Panthers 2. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this.
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your plans, and your treatment. Consider Kesimpta, ofatumumab 20 milligram injection. You can take it yourself from the comfort of home. If you're ready for something different, ask your healthcare provider about Kesimpta and check out the details at kesimpta.com. Brought to you by Novartis Pharmaceuticals Corporation.
At TLC Laser Eye Centers, we want you to get LASIK as much as you do. That's why we partner with most vision insurance plans, Cigna, VSP, and IMED, and more. At TLC, being able to accept vision insurance is just one more way we're helping the world see better with less dependency on glasses and contacts. Visit tlcoffer.com to book your consultation today. TLC Laser Eye Centers, the doctor's choice for LASIK.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
The Boston Bruins take on the Toronto Maple Leafs on Thursday night at 7:30 at TD Garden. And now is your chance to lock in your spot for all the original 6 action. Visit bostonbruins.com/tickets. Purchase your seat today. Huge kill for the Bruins. They're getting outshot 10-4 here in this third period, largely because of the power play. After Charlie McAvoy was issued a match penalty for a hit on Oliver Ekman-Larsson in front of the Florida net at the 9:28 mark. Bruins win the draw. Up the near side, Shattenkirk. He'll bat it ahead. And the puck squeezes deep into the Florida zone. Van Riemsdyk knotted up with Kulikov. Back of the net, Geekie. Around to the far corner. Flipped it to himself, left of the net. He'll barrel out in front. Poke check by Bobrovsky. Frederick.
Bobrovsky's done that a couple times today. He got McAvoy earlier.
Far corner, the Bruins digging down low. Geekie muscled it up top. Just barely held in by Forbert. His shot hit Frederick in the high slot. Frederick then wrists it high off the back glass. Near corner, Stenlund. Got a little help. Mikkola will carry it ahead. Up left wing. And he'll dribble it deep into the Bruins zone. Florida's going to change. Actually didn't reach the red line. We have an icing call here.
What a kill that was. Linus Ullmark, outstanding, but he had a lot of help. Guys in front of him did a really good job with closing, taking away lanes. Yeah, Ullmark just getting a replay of that rebound save he made with the right pad on Reinhart.
Reinhart was bidding for a second. Bruins 2, Panthers 2, 4 minutes left. Here in the third, Zacha in for the draw right circle. A little early movement. Panthers win the draw. Blasted up the near side. Cut off in the neutral zone by Pasternak. Pasternak flipped it in. Poitras with a step right circle. Centered. Oh, it was there, and then it got blocked by Forsling at the last second.
He slid to block that, take it away. Timed it right.
Now Lombard along the near side. Jammed against the wall by Zacha, who muscled to keep it in after shortening up on the stick. Balinskis took a hit. Flipped it to the far corner in the Bruins zone. Bruins guided around to the near side. Lundell fanned on his centering feed. Zacha pivots. He'll now feed up the right side. Carlo. Both teams making a few changes as Carlo dumps it deep. Pasternak going to the end boards with Forsling. Bruins have it. Right corner. It's Zacha. He'll leave the puck in the near corner. Kulikov chipped it over to the near side. Verhaeghe marches it out to center ice. Stripped by Poitras on the back check. Here's Shattenkirk. Whistles it across into his own zone, far point for Forbert. Diagonally up the right side, Marchand with Florida changing. Flip deep. Marchand knocked down by Mikkola. 2:55 left here in the third. Bruins 2 and the Panthers 2. Bruins were down 2-0 in this game. DeBrusk with a shot blocked. And the rebound out to center ice. DeBrusk saucers it over to the near side. Now Marchand bounced it deep. Mahura chased by Coyle, sent it up the far side. Kicked ahead by the Panthers, not out. High slot Coyle pivots. Tried to keep it in, and his feed down to the left wing boards hit Rodriguez. Lindholm quickly up the right side, Carlo. Deflects into the right corner. Back of the net. Bobrovsky settles it. Balinskis scoops it up. He had Cousins that hit his own guy, and he went careening into the far post. Now Van Riemsdyk popped it down low. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Bruins been able to get the puck in deep here a couple times. Out at center ice, Forward. Shattenkirk. His cross ice pass. He had to bat it up right wing. Shattenkirk flipped it ahead. It's dished back deep into the Bruins zone. Allmark trying to settle it. Shattenkirk relays over to the near side. Frederick dished it out to center ice with 1:43 left. Now Verhaeghe on the line right side. He's been dangerous tonight. Up top it comes Kulikov. Near circle Forsling shoots. Allmark fought it off. A high blocker save. Bruins guided ahead. Don't get it out. Now Shattenkirk gets it out. He'll knuckle it in deep. Geekie reaching for it. Bruins changing. Verhaeghe quickly the other way in transition. Over the line, high slot. Dropped the puck, and then nobody scooped it up. Here's DeBrusk over the line left side. Feeds it back to the net. Marchand digging away with Mahura. They go shoulder to shoulder at the end boards. Now DeBrusk gets inside position. Far circle. Snapped it up top. Carlo gloves it. Across to Lindholm. Shoots. Blocked. Rebound. Lindholm left to the net. Tried to center block. Tkachuk far side. 57 seconds left here in regulation. And the puck skied back into the Bruins zone. Carlo settles it. Bruins changing. Up left wing now Forward. Rambles ahead over the red line. He'll sling it down low. 43 seconds left here in the game. 2 apiece. Puck dribbled out to center ice. Rodriguez. Look out over the line. Here's Reinhart to the far circle. Balinskis shoots. And Allmark with the stick save. Banged ahead. Here's Pasternak waiting. He's got Shattenkirk over the line. Had it swatted over to the near side. Barkov gloved it down, trying to spot it. Tied up with Zacha. Zacha wins the battle. Dished it deep. Bobrovsky back of the net with 15. Far corner Balinskis. He'll bank it ahead. Rodriguez over the red line. In it goes. Back of the net. Allmark stops it. Shattenkirk with it. Nobody coming here for the Panthers. Each team's going to earn a point. The horn sounds. The Bruins get the only goal in the third period. Charlie McAvoy evens the game at 2 from Pasternak and Zacha at 7:20. But then he was issued a match penalty. We're heading into overtime. Bruins and Panthers tied at 2. Bears and I will bring you back for 3-on-3 in just a moment on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this.
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top deals on meal must-haves, like save on quick meals and get purple carrot and Gardein plant-based entrees on sale for $3.99. Or save on favorite sides, like Tyson Anytizers wings and chicken breast strips on sale for $6.99. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Into overtime we go. This is only the second time the Bruins have played in OT. They lost to the Anaheim Ducks in their first foray into 3-on-3. For Florida, this is their first look at overtime this year. Bruins really didn't have the puck much.
I was going to say, it wasn't the prettiest of overtimes for the Bruins against Anaheim.
So they do a try scrape. The two teams will change ends. Allmark in goal to our right, Bobrovsky in goal to our left. The shots at the end of regulation, 37-24 in favor of the Panthers, but they could not score with a 5-minute power play in the third period after Charlie McAvoy was taken out of the game due to a match penalty.
Save that kept this a 2-2 game was the one on Reinhart on that rebound chance.
Barkov wins the draw. We're underway. Rodriguez will take it deeper into his own zone. He's out with Reinhart as the other forward. Now Barkov. Over the line right side.
Offside.
So 3 forwards. And this faceoff will come back into the neutral zone.
Barkov stopped right on the line. Didn't get it into the zone.
Paul Maurice looking it over. Bruins are going to make a couple of changes. On comes Pasternak and Zacha. Lindholm remains in the back end.
Interesting, the 3 forwards for Florida.
Face-off win, I would think, would be crucial. Zacha digs down against Reinhart. Off the draw, they battle for the puck. And Zacha will control it. He'll swat it back into his own zone. Pasternak spins away from Barkov. Over the line, left side into the left circle. Shoots, blocked, rebound. Grabbed by the Bruins. Now Pasternak will carry it, but not out. Here's Zacha. Left circle now to Pasternak. Spins at the left point. Center point now Lindholm. High slot Pasternak. Shoots! Over the crossbar. Rebound near corner Rodriguez. He'll skate it up the right side. Over the red line, over the blue line, into the right circle. Centered. Lindholm got a piece of it. Back of the net. Lindholm's got it after Pasternak created a turnover. Long indirect up the wall. Pasternak going to chase after it. He's got it. Back of the net. Pasternak carries it out in front, then lost it on a poke check.
He needs to get off.
Kachuk up left wing. Now Verhaeghe. Bruins make a few changes. Verhaeghe over the line right side. Almost overskated. Lundell right circle. To Verhaeghe. Near hash. 3:35 left here in OT. Lundell into the slot. Stripped to the puck by Marchand. Patra. Left it in the far circle of his own zone for Shattenkirk. Up the right side, Patra. Over the line right side, working against Kachuk. He'll carry it out to center ice. Saucers it to Shattenkirk. Marchand will come back on side. He's got the puck in front of the penalty box. Marchand motors over the line left side. Around a check. Left of the net. Walks out. Backhand. Bobrovsky to save. Stuck out the left leg. Marchand off to Bruscan. Now Forsling with it. Just under 3 minutes left here in OT. Tied at 2. Forsling waits. Florida changes. You've got the long change in overtime because they change ends. Forsling looking for an option. Forsling now will walk it up the middle. Left wing feed Reinhart. Twist to the middle. Over the line high slot. Dish to the left point. Barkov. Give and go Reinhart. Far point. Now Forsling. High slot. Feeds to the far circle. Barkov. Barkov. Left point. Watched by Heinen. And now the Panthers will carry it out to center ice. Forsling with it. Forsling center circle. Up the right side. Now we'll cut down the middle to the left circle. Shoots. It's deflected into the near corner. Swept by Reinhart out to center ice. Lostereenen's got it. Florida making a change or two. Losterinen attacks into the far circle. Left of the net. Shoots off the side of the cage. Try to get Olmark to leave that post. Left point now Balinskis. High slot for Rodriguez. High slot. It's grabbed by Balinskis. He'll skate it out to center ice.
Going with the 3 forwards right now as well here. Heinen, DeBrusque, Boyle.
One of the Bruins, Pavel Zacha, is poised to change. Zacha heads off. He heads on. High slot now. Sent wide by Losterinen, and it's grabbed by Zacha. Fresh legs. He'll race into the right circle. Shoots. He scores! Pavel Zacha wired it low. Blocker side. Bruins victorious 3-2 in overtime. They're 0-1.
Great shot by Zacha. He had just hopped off the bench for Coyle. That puck comes to him inside the zone, and he's got a step on a couple of tired Panther players. Gets up the ice, coming down the right wing side. He's inside the dot. Similar Barkov's goal, just on the other side of the ice. And he's going to rip this on the blocker side. The left shot coming down the right. He's got Heinen on the other side, but this is his shot all the way. He took a quick peek over there, but I thought Marchand was going to end it just prior to it. What a move he made to slip through everybody and get to the net.
The Bruins are going to enjoy this. They come from 2 down. to beat the Panthers 3-2 in OT. Beardsy and I will bring you back for the postgame show in a moment on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination, and then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you, around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
At Target, your dollar goes further. This week, fill your cart with our top breakfast deals. Like feed your hunger first and get Jimmy Dean's sausage, egg and cheese croissants and more breakfast sandwiches on sale for $5.99. Or save on Dunkin' Donuts coffee and get 2 bags for just $6.99 each. Finish your list at your local Rhode Island Target today, where low prices and great deals make it easy to save. Prices may vary. Restrictions apply.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your plans, and your treatment. Consider Kesimpta, Ofatumab 20 milligram injection. You can take it yourself from the comfort of home. If you're ready for something, ask your healthcare provider about Kesimpta.